Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, that won't play so well in July. Yeah,
But it's
I
still
mean,
January.
it's okay. It's all right. Que pasta.
I made it to work on time. Pamela may not know this, but for the first time in 21 years, I was late for the morning show.
Really? What happened?
Overslept. My phone died. I didn't hear any alarms.
Oh, wow.
So
By how much?
Richie's trying to
12 minutes.
Richie's trying to text and trying to call, and it's now 5:45, and I'm telling I'm telling Jay, I would move a little quicker if I were you. Yeah, and he did, and you know what? It happened to be okay. Everything went fine. Everything went fine. Are you recovering from your bike fall?
Pamela doesn't know this either.
Oh,
I fell off my
no.
bike yesterday, but not while I was riding it, trying to get on it. My crotch caught the seat, and I pulled it over on myself.
Oh,
Oh,
So-
a crotch injury. Yeah.
No, the crotch is fine. The heel and the knee on the left side, though, everything fell on that. So that's
I hear
still.
you.
But I rode today. I did my route today.
That's amazing.
So
Amazing. And you had your MRIs this morning.
yeah,
You know,
and
that-
Pamela may not know this, but I had tests this morning, and they did what the first one they did was on like the aortic aneurysm they say is there,
oh, do you have one on
Yeah.
your belly?
and this very attractive but studious technician is doing this ultrasound thing. So after about 15 minutes, I said, anything life-threatening in there? Well, no. There's nothing that will require me to keep you in the hospital or put you in the hospital, but
But that doesn't sound 100% great.
no, it doesn't. So, okay, well, I'll leave then and go about my business. And I'm waiting for a text. Let's see if I've gotten anything in the last few minutes. No,
Yeah. Usually it can, you can get a report the first day. Usually for me, I hear about it the next day. The MRI, that's the one. There's two of them. One is noisy and one is not. What's the other one?
The CT
besides the
scan is
MRI?
not
Yeah.
noisy.
no, I didn't
Yeah,
have
yeah,
the
yeah,
noisy
yeah.
one today. But here's the other thing. They had scheduled 2 tests back to back. When I got there, they said, "Well, we can't do 2 tests back to back because insurance won't pay for the second one."
Oh, gosh.
So I showed him my phone. I said, "Why did you book me for back to back tests today then?
Yeah.
I didn't do this.
Yeah.
You did this." So
So what?
the other one, I don't know when that's going to be. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I officially don't care.
You don't care.
I'm going to Baumhauer's tonight to celebrate like it's the last time I'm ever going to be there.
Well, make sure that you put the phone on the charger tonight.
I
And,
promise.
and tomorrow
I
morning,
can't believe that.
I failed because I didn't. Usually, I see an email from you, which is our morning prep, and I didn't. That
By
I was
4
busy
a.m.
with a winter storm threat, so I didn't see that didn't come in. And normally, I hear from you, almost religiously by about 3:55 ish.
Yeah.
So I tried. So around 4:20 ish, I text you, "Hey, good morning. How are you?" And there's no response. And then I tried to call, and then I called Jay. I said, "Uh-oh, no break." Whoops.
I'm so sorry. I was proud of that record, too. I was notoriously undependable back in the day, and I'm very proud of the fact I have not been late to anything in the entirety of my time here. So I
Well,
hate
let's
losing
talk-
that streak.
Well, if anybody has built up a little
winter
grace,
weather
it's
here.
you.
Thank you. I need the grace.
First of all, we've been updating you every day on this potential winter storm. Now, is there still going to be a winter storm across the southern U.S.? You bet. However, there has been some changes in the last 24 hours or so. During the middle of the night, the model started to push the Maine's winter weather threat farther north. And that's because the low, which is the key to this, is going to be taking a more northern trajectory. So that means that somewhat warmer Gulf air, it's not warmer, it's just not as cold, will be advancing into central Alabama. So in other words, the main winter weather threat is now shifting northward. Is it out of Alabama? No. Could it change? Has that ever happened? Sure. But I'm feeling more confident, first of all, locally, that we are not going to experience some severe weather, he said carefully, and I mean some severe winter weather, let's put it that way. So I'm feeling better about that. I'm also feeling better about the city of Birmingham now. They are in a minor risk zone, but I think you have to go farther north of Birmingham where you get into the possibility of a catastrophic, crippling ice storm. And really, the farther northwest you go in the state of Alabama, the better the chances. There is a winter storm watch covering the northwestern, let's say, third of the state, and that starts at 6 p.m. on Friday night. But I'm feeling more and more confident that for the second weekend in a row, those of us locally here in the river region will probably escape the winter weather threat, and it'll be just a cold, miserable rain. And the risk is strongest. There would be some rains by late tonight and tomorrow and Friday, but the strongest risk of rain would be late Saturday and Saturday night and into Sunday. And right now, it looks like the threat of any kind of frozen precipitation is probably negligible. I hope I don't have to change that outlook, but that's the way it looks now.
I'm glad he said with the mic off, because we don't need a winter storm event here this weekend. We really don't.
No, I don't want ice.
No, we don't.
No ice, no snap power lines, no nothing.
The worst winter weather phenomenon of all is freezing rain, which is liquid all the way to the ground until it hits a power line or a tree limb or the road. So freezing rain, gosh, I remember a particularly awful event in the early 80s. Some people listening right now are nodding their heads. Yeah, I remember. I know what you're talking about. Well, power was off for several days. And gosh, me and Dad Atkinson were on the air for hours upon hours upon hours. So that's a really miserable event. By the way, who's going to see a snowman in the state of Alabama this weekend? Probably nobody. The better chances of snow is farther to the north in Tennessee. Should you travel there? No. This is going to be a crippling winter storm. You don't want to travel there. But yeah. So there you go. There's the bottom line.
We appreciate it. This helps put an end to the rumors that are going around that everybody's got to go back to Plan A, which is
get the bread and milk. I gotta get the bread and milk. I gotta get the bread and milk.
We don't need to go out and hoard up on bread and milk.
Absolutely, but I noticed today at the store bread and milk was in short supply.
Really?
So
wow.
Yeah. So good luck. All right, that's it.
All right,
Talk
buddy.
to you in the morning.
See you in the morning. Hopefully on time.
All right, later.
All righty. All right, it's 3:13.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Delray Publix.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers.
Now here's something we hope you'll really
On FM, on your smartphone, and online, the River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
President Trump has restored the idea of America.
Keep America great! Exclamation point.
The Dow Jones made history today, closing over 26,000 points for the first time.
This is a standout report.
He's going to bring all these jobs back. Well, how exactly are you going to do that? What magic wand do you have? Hand me down the walking cane. Hand me down my hat. I'm going to bomb this out motherfucker.
The collusion delusion is over.
You're fake news.
Unbelievable.
So dishonest.
Mr. President. Mr. President. Pardon me, ma'am. Mr. President. Mr. President, are you...
That's enough. Put down the mic.
So much winning.
Everything he does
Every day is NASCAR.
seems to come out right.
Donald Trump, keeper of promises.
Playing all the music, just keeping time. Where in the world did he learn that? Oh, Lord. Oh, help me get away. I am with you. I will fight for you. And I will win for you.
America is winning again. With your help on November 3rd, 2020, can you believe? It's right around the corner.
So you ready? Let's go. Let me hear it.
Make America great again. Thank you, Texas. Thank you. Goodbye, Hillary. Bye.
Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast.
It is the big broadcast. Happy Hour on News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV, covering the vast river region with news, entertainment, and a lot of crap. I'm your gracious, occasionally trucking host, Greg Udo. Co-host Babylon Dubuque is back.
And here they are.
And that deserves a big smattering of fake applause. We have missed you.
I have missed y'all too.
And I didn't realize how many people were watching on the YouTubes until
that
we
missed
didn't
it.
have you here to run it.
I know.
'Cause why are you off the air? Well, we do have a radio signal.
Yeah, we're still on the air.
And since we've changed apps, by the way, if you have the old app, you need to delete it and get the new one free at the App Store. WACV News Talk 93.1 FM, red, white, and blue. You have no trouble finding that. So the floor is yours if you'd like to
Yeah, I mean,
bring everybody up to speed. There was tons of concern.
yes, I know. I got a bunch of Facebook messages and a lot of people following. You know, I posted an update on my Facebook. But so my son Max is 18. I've told you the background.
Yes.
And I called in yesterday and gave you guys the rundown. But basically, he had a huge seizure on Thursday. And I got the call while I was at the spa doing lashes. And I just got up and said, I got to go. And booked a flight within a half an hour and got up there because he is living with his dad, but his dad is deployed. So he's living with his stepmom.
Oh.
And she is amazing. She has a heart like mine, so I trust her implicitly with my kids.
That's good.
But she doesn't know, you know, his history as intimately as I do, obviously. Nobody does. So I got up there, and with his history of seizures, I wanted him to come back here with me and go to the doctors in Alabama. So that's what we're doing.
Good.
So, yeah, I feel a lot better having him back here. And hopefully we can get some answers why it happened, because he had a pretty radical surgery on his brain that was supposed to prevent it from ever happening again. So we got to figure out why it did.
Well, we learned many things. Not that we didn't appreciate you, but your value to the show was measured by the giant cavity of contributions that couldn't be here, and it wasn't as much fun. I mean, help, you know, like yesterday Master Thespian was here, and Tuesdays are always great because he is.
Yeah.
We did David by phone last Thursday and David on Zoom Monday.
Oh, good. Yeah.
I know he expressed his concerns and prayers for you, and we'll be having David with us on the regular YouTube
Tomorrow.
And who do we have coming in today?
Tom Moore.
At last, Tom from Trademark Coins, and I brought in
Good.
some coins for him to look at. I could be sitting on a wealth of riches. Not likely, but you never know. But I trust him.
Absolutely.
Absolutely trust him. Plus, his military experience, his insights, and opinions are top notch. So we'll have some great conversation.
Has his thumb on the pulse of Montgomery. He knows everything that's going on here.
As usual, our president is greatly underrated. Yesterday, the market, they're like lemmings at times. So Trump's talking about punitive tariffs relative to Greenland. The market went down 800 some points.
Of course.
Today, it bounced back by 588 at last call. It's back over 49,000 because apparently they have a deal.
Oh, good.
The framework for a deal.
Good.
Could anybody be surprised?
No. He's the deal maker.
The George Soros people haven't even had time to get a protest going. So the framework of a future deal reached on Greenland as he drops tariffs. Why the people of Greenland would be against the protection and prosperity of the U.S. there, I don't buy that.
I don't know.
We're not looking to take away their independence or sovereignty or make them do jobs they don't feel like doing. I don't know what the issue is. I think some of that was staged.
We've had a military presence there before. So it's not that they're opposed to us being there, obviously. I don't know.
This story is a shocker. The Squad. I hate that term. They're a squad of morons. That's maybe like a TV show called the Moron Unit. Squad Democrats joined GOP to advance contempt resolutions against who? Hillary Clinton? In the Epstein probe. Interesting.
Well, they should release all that.
Well, the Clintons were supposed to be in Congress.
Yeah.
And I was busy that day. And just didn't show up. And the only thing you can read into that is that they are scared crapless about what's going to come up. So.
Because of Pizzagate.
Yeah, and 5,000 other things.
Yeah.
So that's a story this afternoon. CNN guest walks back Trump sex trafficking allegations, insists it was an accident.
Oh, gosh.
That's what you do when you don't want to be sued for $20 million.
Right.
For lying, for making stuff up out of whole cloth. What else do we have today? Transgender colonel fired under Trump, now running for Congress as a Democrat. Well, of course. But on the other hand, there's numerous stories this afternoon that the Democrats are rapidly finding out that the whole trans issue is a negative, that most people are tired of it. Most people don't believe that boys can be girls and girls can be boys. And there's no support for the issue of biological males participating in sports with women because they feel like one.
We are treating this like it is the new pandemic when really it's such a tiny, singular fraction of the country.
I mean, minute.
This is tiny, single-digit percentage.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. But all these issues always become the loudest things, the biggest things, the most sensational things.
Well,
It's
see, here's the
exhausting.
thing. Democrats hold the amplifier. They've still got the legacy media. They tell them what to do, what they want the focus to be, and what opinion to have.
It's the deep state-run media.
It still is.
Still, yeah.
And sadly, there's too many people who believe they're trying to tell the truth. Now, I have a clip here. One of the early superstars in Trump 2.0 has been Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, who in Davos today at this World Economic Forum found time to trash Gavin Newsom. And I'm eager to hear this.
Oh, I can hear you now. Hold on.
Ironic that, Governor Newsom, who strikes me as Patrick Bateman meets Sparkle Beach Ken, may be the only Californian who knows less about economics than Kamala Harris. He's here this week with his billionaire sugar daddy, Alex Soros.
Oh,
And
Soros.
the Davos is a perfect place for a man who, when everyone else was on lockdown, when he was having people arrested for going to church, he was having $1,000 a night meals at the French Laundry. And I'm sure the California people won't forget that. And I can tell my message to Governor Newsom is the Trump administration is coming to California. We are going to crack down on waste, fraud, and abuse. And I was told he was asked to give a speech on his signature policies, but he's not speaking. Because what have his economic policies brought? Outward migration from California, a gigantic budget deficit, the largest homeless population in America, and the poor folks in the Palisades who had their homes burned down. He is here hobnobbing with the global elite while his California citizens are still homeless. Shame on him. He is too smug, too self-absorbed, and too economically illiterate to know anything.
Thank you very much.
I'd say that's an accurate description.
Yeah. California is a joke.
It really is. And the latest gimmick out there, and of course the leftists are promoting it because they have zero economic sense, the 1% wealth tax. Well, the wealthy are already paying. Out there, it's about between the state and Fed, 53%, the two top tiers combined.
I'd be out of there so fast.
So half your money is going to underwrite stupid programs that don't work, that reward sloth, laziness, and on and on.
Sleaze.
Yeah, and the corruption. You can bet if Minnesota was able to steal $8 billion, if the Somalians there were able to rip off the government to that tune, you can only begin to imagine how much money is being stolen in California. And how much of that. In fact, have you noticed the whole Minnesota thing seems to be quieter today?
Yeah, what's up with that?
I'm not sure.
Walz hasn't resigned yet?
No. But I'm beginning to think that this is the way the Democrats are, and David Blackman be the first to Blackman me up on this. It's not polling well for them. It's not a winning issue. Because most reasoned Americans, no matter what political party they belong to, don't want to be living next door or having known murderers, rapists, thieves, people who have committed felony crimes running around in their neighborhood.
No.
No matter what stripe they bear. We don't want that. The government's job is to keep those people away from us so we can live our lives as safely as we possibly can. And ultimately, that's the issue there.
These are the things that we're okay with paying taxes for.
Yeah.
The necessary things like that.
Exactly.
Not all this extra. Not
But
all the corruption.
Operating daycares with no children and bus companies that transport no children because there's no children to take to a daycare that's empty. And all these different layers of thievery going on rather openly.
You know, it's another layer to that. A point someone made online is, if these places closed and there was actual kids displaced, you would hear a roar of parents talking about, well, what am I supposed to do with my kids now? They were in the care of that place, and now all of a sudden it's ripped out. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
I have a full-time job. Where is my kid supposed to go?
And nor am I okay with non-American citizens, lawbreakers who came in illegally, taking a dime in our resources, whether it's welfare, food stamps, or Social Security or any other thing. They're not entitled to that.
And they're just sending it off.
Oh, that's the other thing.
Right.
And this is probably way off, but they estimate that $300 million has already been wired to Somalia.
Right.
For what? To perpetuate poverty there? Insanity. It's not defensible. I don't even want to hear a defense for it.
I think it probably, I mean, I don't know what really happened with it, but I doubt it ended up in anybody's pockets in Somalia.
I doubt
That
it
was
too.
probably a stop on the way to somebody's pockets.
Yeah, just another form of money laundering. So that seems to have quieted down, and most people who take 5 seconds to look into it realize that the people that got hurt brought it on themselves. You're not supposed to interfere with a legitimate law enforcement agency or threaten them or pelt them with bricks. Most normal people don't support that kind of behavior.
I mean, and look who they're going after.
They're going, the last time an ICE agent was assaulted, he was in the process of apprehending a child sex trafficker. Why would you stand up for that?
Why?
That's the question. And I'm sorry, I spent too much time in Minnesota to believe that they're that nuts. It's a hardy state. It's
right.
People that chop down trees and that kind of stuff. I don't know what our situation is with traffic. On top of everything else, we had a complete meltdown of the internal system. They've been working on that all day.
Oh, no.
So we may or may not have traffic here. But it's 3:30 already.
It is. I know. It's going by quick.
Will I be able to keep my appointment at AMS Studios this Saturday?
Yes, I'll be there Saturday.
Let's talk about AMS Studios.
Okay, it's coming up on Valentine's Day, so come in and get your gift cards.
It is. I did the math today. Do you know that Valentine's Day is now only 25 days away?
Yes.
And some of the services, the luxury services, the facials, the massages, these are things that make incredible gifts. Or in conjunction with something else. You know, oh, wait a minute. I'm so generous. I want to treat you to a day at the spa.
Mm-hmm.
AMS at 119 East Main Street offers an array of self-improvement services, state-of-the-art technologies that work.
And Valentine's Day is on a Saturday, so if you want an appointment on that day, call now.
Yeah. Get in while the getting's good, and there is space available for you. 730-1268. I'm going back for intense pulse light therapy, which really works.
Yes.
Spots out of the skin. I'm working on a couple of wounds in the leg that need attention. And it's amazing. One little hit, one little hot pinch.
Yes.
And as time passes, you watch the scar tissue lift out of the skin and it clears up and it's beautiful and new. It's just an amazing process to watch. It fascinates me.
It is awesome.
And there are more. The Evolve system that you have.
Right. Body remodeling.
Yeah.
The Morpheus 8.
Take a look at your body the next time you're naked in front of a mirror. Do you need a remodeling?
Everybody's thinking about their, New Year's resolutions and what they're coming up with. I had somebody message me the other day about the non-invasive facelift, like getting their neck done. And that's
makes
something
a big
that we
difference.
do too.
That makes a huge difference. The neck can become your mortal enemy.
I have noticed it since I lost a bunch of weight. I look at, nobody else does, but I notice it. I need to tighten my neck too.
It could wait a couple of days.
I know, I'm not gonna.
Maybe I'm sitting too far away, but I'm not noticing. But
I notice, and that's what usually brings people in. They're like, "This one thing has been bothering me."
I should say this from the beginning.
Anybody...
If you're watching on YouTube, take a look at Pamela. Who doesn't want come
True. And I really don't wear much makeup, so come trust me with your skin. It's a passion of mine. I can make a real difference.
To see all the services available, visit AMSstudiosmedspa.com, right?
Yes.
AMSstudiosmedspa.com or call 730-1268.
Traffic is brought to you by Dylan Rings. Dylan Rings has great watches and beautiful rings. Or have Josh design a piece of jewelry for you. Shop Dylan Rings now at 119 Brown Springs Road. And check them out on Facebook.
There is traffic. Here's Skipper.
Well, we have a couple of minor accidents that are not really causing any issues, but we do have one on Taylor Road. If you're coming from East Chase, headed over to Vaughn, going to be in your lane, and this is going to be just past the Buddy Watson ball fields. Please watch out for emergency vehicles there. They're trying to get that one wrapped up. Everywhere else, light to mostly moderate traffic, and we are beginning to see that afternoon build everywhere. Prattville, Milbrook with Tufto reporting light to moderate. We will keep you updated. At McKenna Nissan, get up to $9,000 off select new Nissans. The lowest tax rates in Alabama are at McKenna Nissan. It's worth the drive. Exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Buckle up with Little J. Montgomery's Skywatch traffic.
From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, these are today's top stories. Governor Kay Ivey released the 2025 New and Expanding Industry Report on Tuesday. The annual report listed 234 projects from last year that totaled more than $14.6 billion in capital investments, the highest total in state history. The report includes $3.6 billion in direct foreign investment projects. Opelika police and fire investigators are examining recent fires that occurred at 2 child care facilities. By His Grace Daycare was destroyed by fire on January 13th. Then on Monday, another late-night fire happened at the Children's Palace Learning Center. Glass mason jars containing accelerant were discovered at both locations. A bill to expand the death penalty has moved through committee in the Alabama House of Representatives. House Bill 41 would make certain sexual abuse cases against children under the age of 12 eligible for the death penalty. HB 21 now awaits full House chamber approval. Governor Ivey has already expressed her support of the bill. From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, I'm Sky Mosley.
Hi there, I'm Kim Williams with Alabama Home Mortgage.
And I'm Madeline Cannon. It's true, rates aren't as low as they have been for the past couple of years, but there are still many homeowners that could benefit from refinancing their current mortgage. There are a lot of things in life that are out of our control, but your mortgage rate is not one of them. If you currently have an adjustable rate mortgage, then you owe it to yourself to give us a call.
Adjustable rate mortgages make sense for some people in stable markets, but in this wild, ever-changing rate environment, it only makes sense to secure a fixed interest rate. A fixed interest rate will give you the peace of mind that your rate is locked. Your rate will not be subject to change with the political and economic tides.
At Alabama Home Mortgage, you can personalize your term. We offer 8-year to 30-year mortgages and everything in between. Grab your mortgage statement and give us a call.
Call Alabama Home Mortgage, the #1 mortgage lender in Alabama, today at 567-4223, or visit us online at myalabamahomemortgage.com. That's Alabama Home Mortgage, because, folks, there is a difference in mortgage companies. NMLS 1586-36A, Equal Housing Lender.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have Leaf Filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/radio for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/radio. See representative for warranty details.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Saline from Vicks.
Sinex Saline Nasal Spray?
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Saline instantly clears everyday congestion associated with colds and year-round allergies with a gentle, ultra-fine mist that's no mess and easy to control.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it.
Enjoy life's important moments without congestion. Try Sinex Saline from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
Independent Glass has been your one-stop shop for all things glass since 1978. They offer a full range of architectural products, and they're armed with the knowledge and expertise to get even the most demanding job done, big or small. Attention to detail, 24-hour replacement services, and their uncompromising commitment to excellence is why Montgomery's first choice for all things glass is Independent Glass. Call them today at 263-2823 and learn more about what they can do for you at independentglassco.com.
Hey y'all, Lewis at the Capital Oyster Bar. We're located over here on the beautiful Alabama River, and we cook up fresh seafood. Got a fryer, a steamer, and a grill. We can cook it any way you like it. We also got a good old ribeye, good hamburger, chicken wings, all kind of, just about anything for somebody in your crew. That's right, bring the whole crew. Let me tell you, we bring in live entertainment. We're starting out the year with a bang. Just had a great weekend last weekend, and now we got February the 1st. Bruce Katz is in town. Bruce Katz is literally a professor of the Hammond B3 organ, and and we'll be bringing this band to town. Check everything out at CapitalOysterBar.com or go to our Facebook page. You can see about Bruce Katz and other entertainment we got lined up. You see a map how to get here. We're located over here on the river, and we're easy to get to, really. Like I say, there's a map there, there's a menu, everything you need to know. We rent pontoon boats when the water warms up a little bit. Hey, we also got some room available in the RV park. You know, it stays pretty full, but we had some folks move out, so we got room for you. Come on down. So get down here soon. Come hungry, bring the whole family with you, because we're going to have a good time.
Weather, a service of H&H Carpets, where right now, get a load of this, listen close, you get a house full of carpet for $19.95 installed. Unbelievable. They're located at 6450 Atlanta Highway, just across from Walmart.
Rich Thomas weather.
Well, hi, everybody. I think the risk of some spotty showers will begin in the overnight hours tonight. Overnight low temperature down to about 42. Risk of more showers on Thursday and Thursday night into a better chance Friday. Highs upper 50s to around 60 on Thursday and Friday. Then the big weekend question marks. The next disturbance brings in another round of rain Saturday afternoon and especially Saturday night. Parts of our state could see a significant winter weather impact, especially north. But who sees what and how far south will the impacts go? And what about the timetable? Frankly, still more questions than answers, but we'll know more as we get closer and closer. Our free weather app will keep you on top of the action. Just go to the App Store and search Rich Thomas Weather. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Whether you're buying a home or auto or consolidating debt, CB&S Bank's personal loans get you where you need to go. Go to cbsbank.com to find a location near you or apply online today. All loans subject to credit approval, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
When news happens, you'll hear about it first. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Sweatpants. Wear an old t-shirt and ratty shoes. Sweatpants. Shopping in pajamas at the grocery store. A slob. Elastic band on your waist. A slob. People go out looking a disgrace. Used to dress up to go to work. We used to wear nice attire. We threw away our suits. Our clothes are soft and loose. Walking around dressed like a pig. Don't even take a shower. Sweatpants. Put on big boy pants. What's wrong with you?
I'm comfortable. What's wrong with that? No.
Dress like a grown-up.
Yeah,
a serious grown-up.
Because I just love a pair of Dockers strangling like a boa around the waist all day. That's just, love it.
I love sweatpants. That's what I change into when I get home.
You may wear them here.
I have before. Actually, the day before Thanksgiving, maybe, I wore sweatpants in because I was off work. And Joey said, "Oh, you have your comfy pants on already." And I was like, "Excuse me?"
I'm familiar with the comfies. I know somebody who just ordered fresh comfies. Gotta have the comfies.
Last week when I try to take Tuesdays off, or it's like my work from home day or my overflow day. If I have to reschedule people or people need to be rescheduled, Tuesdays are open for me so I can get stuff done. Mm-hmm. But if I don't have to go into work, then I will just wear sweatpants because it's comfy and I don't have to dress up to go in. So last week, Cameron was home when I left to come in, and I was wearing these black and white checkered. They're sweatpants, but they're I don't know. They're patterned. They're fun. Mm. They're pants, but they're comfy. But I was getting ready to come in, and he's like, "You're not gonna put on pants. I was like, I have pants on. They're just comfy.
Some listeners may know this lame-ass story, but many years ago, it was on the morning show, mid-2010 somewhere, and our show prep contained a story about a new invention called dress sweats.
Yeah.
The comfort of sweatpants, but they look like real pants.
Yeah.
So I ordered a pair. They were $104.
Oh my gosh. They better have been amazing.
I'm thinking this is the... Okay,
Right.
but unlike sweatpants, these buttoned at the waist.
Okay.
And at the time, I may have been a little bit too chubby for my own good. Because while they were every bit as comfortable as advertised, they have lined pant legs and so forth. So then, after they hung in my closet for like 10 years, I went to Infusion Cryo and Laser and did several treatments there.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
They had the technology that you do
Yeah.
for belly.
Yeah.
So I did a couple of sessions, and then they fit.
Okay.
So I was so excited that these $104 pants were finally... I mean, I mind spending good money for something that delivers, but I got to tell you, I was disappointed there was no flex in the waist.
There was a fad several years ago for women that were pajama jeans.
Mm-hmm.
They're like yoga pants that look like jeans. I never bought any because I'm not a yoga pants person, but that was a big thing. Was like put on jeans, but they actually don't feel like jeans.
Fast forward, and I've used them on several occasions. Fast forward to my Christmas trip to New Orleans. I brought the dress sweatpants with me. It's Christmas Eve morning. We're going to Commander's for Christmas Eve lunch and to celebrate Janelle's mom's birthday. I'm standing out in front of the Hampton Inn on St. Charles. I thought I looked pretty good. They pull up and the two of them roll the windows down and holler, "You can't wear those.
Oh, God.
We're going to, you can't wear them. But these are the dress sweat. No, you can't wear, go put on real pants." I said, "Go ahead to the restaurant. I'll meet you over there." At warp speed, I go back up to the room. I find a pair of regular pants. It was fine. And met them over there. But,
They could tell that they were sweatpants?
well,
Is
they've
it
got
the way
a
that they fit?
they are a little bit bloomy in the leg.
Yeah. Well,
But-
wide leg pants are in too, but
I don't think the gatekeeper at Commander's Palace would have turned me away.
they have a
because of
dress
them.
code?
Yes.
Well, they may. They may.
Well, I'm all for restaurant dress codes.
Yeah.
I like casual. We're going to Baumhauer's tonight. I'm wearing a tie-dye shirt and a sweatshirt and sweatpants, my dress sweatpants.
See, I have, besides those black and white ones, I have another pair of sweatpants that I consider like my dress up sweatpants that I'll wear out. Because if I wear them like with my boots and wear like a cute fitted top with it and wear a nice jacket, like the whole outfit has to go together to elevate the sweatpants.
Want to know what else I'm wearing?
Slippers, moccasins.
Moccasins.
Yeah, I love a pair of moccasins.
These are lined and very comfortable. Plus, they were a gift from my daughter a few years ago. And I'm sorry, I don't care how corny it sounds, but if it's a gift from my daughter, it gets used. And it never gets thrown away. Well,
We know the cologne bottles.
yeah, well, I did finally with her permission.
Yeah.
Of course, she rolls her eyes and says, "Dad, what are you doing that for?" It's crazy. So, I'm comfortable. I'm ready to go socialize after the show at Baumhauer's Victory Grill on the Boulevard. We do hope you'll socialize with us. And in a few minutes after 4 o'clock, we will welcome Tom Moore from Trademark Coins. And I brought the loot
Yay!
for
I can't wait.
up close and personal examination. What a guy. I mean, he's just so accomplished in his life, an incredible military career, and a great business. But his knowledge, his wisdom, he's a talk show host in the making.
Really?
Yes. I could see, after I'm dead, a lineup here that would include Tom, Master Thespian, got to get him a show, and those two. And you, of course. I mean, you're the ultimate co-host. So just thinking ahead to the future without me in it. Market roaring back today. If Brant is able to join us, he is on a bit of a holiday. But we had major news yesterday. He checked in. He likely will want to talk about the bounce back later this afternoon. But in any case, Invista Advisors is open to you for a consultation to help you get a plan going for you there. It's never too late. Never too late. And it's amazing how fast money can accumulate when you make a dedicated effort to save a little every week or every paycheck, whatever you choose, whatever works for you. Maybe you want a Roth IRA that helps with taxes, things like that. It's all on the table at Invista Advisors. The number to make the call is 387-0094. Where was I going next?
I don't know.
I did have a plan. Oh, I just pulled up another clip.
You can share that, and I can play it.
I'm going to do that. I love the headline on New York Post, Green New Deal. Except this one's about Greenland. They've got a deal, and everybody who keeps underestimating Donald Trump. Oh, this is the clown on CNN. Cameron Kasky, criticized by fellow CNN panelists for suggesting that Trump... I want to hear this guy awkwardly explain himself here.
Wait, share it. Share it.
I was going to do that.
I know. You
What
forgot.
happened to the share this tab button? I didn't see it. Okay. And I can easily scroll this back.
Yep, got it.
All right, watch this twit.
If he was more transparent about the human sex trafficking network that he was a part of.
Oh, really?
But you can't win them all.
Cameron's grateful that the president is being transparent about the Nobel Peace Prize and his desires for Greenland. Scott, what do you think about that?
You gonna let that sit? Are we gonna claim here on CNN that the president is part of a global sex trafficking ring, or?
Well,
I mean, you're gonna
we're
let
going
it sit
to talk about the FC file. Scott, I will do the fact checking
I'm just
as
asking.
we go along here. Repeat what you said about the global sex trafficking ring.
That Donald Trump was provably very involved with it.
Okay, we'll get to that later. I mean, Donald Trump has never been charged with any crimes in relation to Jeffrey Epstein. But we
Yeah,
will talk-
but let's be
We'll
adults
talk.
here.
We'll talk
Let's-
about
let's
FC
be
files later.
serious.
Satisfied?
That little weenie.
What a twerp. And you know what? Trump won't hesitate to drop a lawsuit bomb on them. CNN, how many lawsuits can these networks continue to pay off when they outright lie? God, they just, because they have TDS. It is a mental illness.
It
Look,
really is.
I never watched Donald Trump. I thought the whole, what was the name of his show? The Apprentice?
The Apprentice, yeah.
It was just, okay, you're fired.
It's a scripted reality show.
When you work in this business, you hear that word from time to time. You don't need to watch somebody else get fired to feel better. It happens. In fact, it's happening a lot in our business, unfortunately, because giant corporate takeovers have destroyed local radio in many cities. And this is why we hope you always remember not only Blue Water Broadcasting, locally owned and operated, but the local businesses that invest in us so we can keep doing what we're doing here. It's really, really important. Anyway, I think a lawsuit is almost inevitable in a case like that.
I mean, he never sleeps, and I bet he gets alerts on his phone every time his name is mentioned, so he'll be on it.
We watched Joe Biden. You Trump haters. Where were you when Joe Biden was on the beach? Half the time he was president. Sitting in that little chair with that little umbrella over it, doing nothing.
Not even a good beach.
No, Rehoboth Beach.
Maryland.
I thought it was in Delaware.
Oh, Delaware, yes.
Well,
But still, the Northeast beaches?
the real people in power were doing his bidding for him. And then whenever they filled him up with enough drugs and they felt confident he could make a public appearance.
He still didn't do a good job.
No. True to dash, never to press. We should play the
Yes, play it.
the Bidenese because it, and then we sat. There's two things. We sat, and the Trump critics had nothing to say during this period of time.
No.
During this and COVID, and that's finally starting to come out. Bill Maher did a segment. I wish I could play it. I'd have to remove a number of vile words.
Oh, yeah.
But he made a point about how we just mindlessly goose-stepped behind Dr. Fauci and all the fear. All the fear. That's all that was about. And it was so effective that to this day, there's people driving around in their cars wearing a mask.
Oh my gosh. I think I almost gave a woman an aneurysm at the airport for real.
I have
because
one if you're looking for it.
It was on the way to Vermont, okay? So the flight, when I was on the way, booked flight, the layover was in Detroit. They were having weather, so I had like 3 different flights over the course of like a half an hour.
Wow.
They changed. And then finally, I think Delta just decided to make it a direct flight, just get people direct, skip the layover, because they already had the plane and the crew and whoever there, so they just flew direct. We didn't switch planes.
Oh, good.
So we were going to Vermont. I'm looking around and I'm like, yep, all these people look like they belong in Vermont. Like, for real. Bunch of, they're just hippie, crunchy, simple people. Just everybody I grew up with. So there's a lady sitting next to me. She's like nervous, looking around with like eyes of a hawk at everybody. Another man comes and sits next to me, and his wife tells me they had just come up from Florida. They were catching a flight to go to the next place. They had come from the Philippines or something.
Wow.
And the man starts coughing. And the woman next to me, who's like looking around at everybody, I mean, in Vermont, they're all liberal. She puts on a mask.
Oh, God.
So I look at her, and I'm just like, here we go. So the man keeps coughing, and he's in a seat. There's a table, the seat I'm in, another table, and this woman. So there's maybe 6 feet between them.
Right.
So he keeps coughing. She looks over. She's like starting to panic. Like, do I need to go across the waiting area here? I need to move across the gate until we get on this plane and get away from this man. And he coughs one more time, and she goes, and I said, relax. They're from the Philippines. And she goes, and she pulls out the next level up mask, a N95 or whatever, and goes and stands across the
wow.
gate from us. And I was like, relax, lady.
God bless our immune system. That's why we have that thing. Now, yes, for anything that's going around, there are vulnerabilities. And there are people that do require a mask.
Absolutely.
Under specific conditions. But the whole idea that we walked around looking like a bunch of storks for months, it took me maybe 3-4 weeks, and the only place I wore a mask was in food outlet. And I did that because they're my sponsor. They didn't want to have to mandate that.
We had to do it at the spa because we sit over our clients.
Right.
I mean, we were in very close proximity. And there was a time when we had to go to 50% capacity for weeks once we could open again.
Yeah.
And
You know,
everybody
Baumhauer's-
had to be apart, and and I don't think it was for a very long time that it was like mandatory.
You want to know what Baumhauer's had to do? For him to survive and stay open, he had to sell his groceries.
Yeah.
They became a grocery store for a brief period of time before they reopened with a limited number of people allowed in. It was obscene. And we let this go on. That's when we should have been in the streets with the burning torches. We're at 3:57. We do have that Bidenese thing coming up. Yesterday when I fell off the bike trying to get on it, I scraped up my knee and my foot. So guess what the first thing I reached for was? The butt paste. Immediate relief. It's healing up very nicely. Excuse me. It's nice to have that option because butt paste is so versatile. It can heal your skin if you had a little scrape, some type of friction injury, or perhaps just with all the cold, dry air Rich Thomas has brought in, your skin is starting to get flaky or itch. It heals that immediately because it was formulated by the Adams Drugs pharmacists to cure diaper rash. They're the only people that have it. It's gone viral also as a application for the face to just nourish the skin, to make it look good and vibrant. Most of all, though, meeting all your family health care needs at Adams Drugs is job one. And being treated with a sense of appreciation by the best customer service group in the medical field. They're absolutely sensational. People dedicated to saving you money. If you need medications delivered, they offer that option as well. Their gift shops, I'm going to use the word compelling. You'll want to explore. And they've got 12 locations to serve you, 4 of which offer the flu shots. The total number of flu casualties so far this season is over 12 million. So if you're vulnerable to that, get the shot and don't get the flu. Easy enough to do. Visit adamsdrugs.net for the location nearest you. Fabulous people, the Vincent family, Jim Smith, our friends for many, many years. Please give them a chance. I see we have calls.
We do.
All right, starting with William Bank.
Good afternoon. I just want to say welcome back, Pamela. I'm glad things are going a little better for you.
Thank you.
We all are grateful.
Yeah, it's. I know it can be. When it's your kids, it's scary no matter what.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Being 1,000 miles away is a helpless feeling that I never want to experience again.
I couldn't even imagine that. That's I don't know.
Yeah. But that's why I drove him home with me.
Yeah. That was a good idea.
Yep.
And Greg, did you see the pictures I sent you this morning?
I did. There was police activity in the parking lot of the special store on Highway 31.
Oh my gosh, was there?
Apparently,
there were 4 police cars, a paramedic truck, Montgomery Fire Rescue, and I saw this SUV pull in that had some writing on the side of it, and I thought, oh man, that looks like forensics van. This cannot be good. But as I got around the corner and I zoomed in with my camera, I saw it wasn't forensics van; it was animal services.
Oh, animal services. What service? What can be happening at the special store that requires animal services?
I do not know. Insert your own jokes.
Wait,
I don't know.
Like, did they have to bring a canine unit in there, or it's like animal control, like they're
animal control? Animal control, animal services. Yes.
Oh gosh,
not a police canine unit. Animal services.
Interesting.
Yeah. Look at the.
That's not going to be on the news, though.
Oh no. But Greg, look back at the second picture I sent you. You'll see the what I'm talking about. And I did not make this up. This is absolutely true. I no idea what was going on. But
man,
yeah,
we'll never know. We will never know.
We need a follow-up report on that. Animal services, police. And dogs in a place like that, the smells they're going to encounter. My goodness.
I got pulled over in Prattville by the police a few months ago and told them I was on my way to this show, and they asked, what. Well, I told them I was on the way to work, and I told them what I did and where to listen and stuff. And the guy said he was going to listen. So if he's listening, we need to find out what happened at the store.
They know. We also have other sources. We could reach out to Jay Quellen.
Yes.
Who could reach out to her sources.
Yes. All right.
Text her.
I'm going to text her.
If you find out, let me know. I've got to be away from the phone for a little bit. I'm actually at Food Outlet in Prattville right now. I've got to get out and go to work. But anyway, if you find out, let me know.
We got to know.
All righty. Our investigative team is in action right now.
All right. Pamela, you want me to send you those pictures?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll do that now before I get out of the truck.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I share them on my phone, but my phone is tied up right now. Here's Papa John.
How are you, my friend?
Hi.
Good. I just wanted to contribute because a lot of people may be in the same situation that Bad Nana and I are. We've got a 3.5-year-old, 115 pounds golden retriever, lab mix. Beautiful dog.
No doubt.
But if anybody knows about golden retrievers, they have chronic hot spots on their skin.
Oh.
Guess what?
What?
Paste. Butt paste.
Oh, good.
Butt paste worked. How about that? That's so nice to know.
No, we've been doing it now for about a year and a half, and every time he gets a little salt, we put butt paste on it and just pay real good attention to it for a couple, 3 days, and invariably it'll be gone. So I'm telling you, it is a wonder. It
really is.
It's like you said yesterday, or maybe it was this morning. It's one of those things that is got so many utilitarian uses that you really owe it to yourself to keep a big dispenser of it at the house, put a small dispenser in the car.
Yeah.
I've got one in my back.
I have 3
take to
jars,
work with
handy
me.
at all times. One in the car, one at home, and one in my bedroom.
Oh, yeah. All right. Hey, bud.
'Cause he gets
just
spanked
keep
too
at
hard.
it. If you Golden Retrievers owners, you'll never forgive yourself if you don't get some and use it on your dog. And your dog's going to appreciate it so much because you can see him almost get a look of relief on his face when you put something on a spot that's just
It immediately feels good.
Huh.
Even when you're lying on your ass on the concrete driveway because you fell off your bike at your ridiculous age, it did make me feel better right away. Thank you, Papa John.
All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
You know, I'm embarrassed to admit this, okay? I'm almost 40. I have a perimenopause symptom, and it's itchy ears.
Itchy ears?
And I'm going to try the butt paste in them
Do that.
and see if it works.
We will be interested
Hi.
in the solution to the premenopausal itchy ear butt paste
Yes.
experiment. Hey, Tom!
Always what you want to hear walking in.
Get yourself
Butt
settled
paste
in.
and
I got some coins for you to
premenopausal.
look at, buddy, so
How you guys doing today?
we'll put you to work in a moment. Right now, Skipper's got traffic. SRN News ahead.
Well, we continue to see traffic. Bill, they are working an accident. Taylor Road, right past East Chase and the Buddy Watson ball fields. Please use caution there. Supposedly, Records was called out a few minutes ago. They should be load nose up. Everywhere else, busy building traffic. A couple of other minor accidents that aren't really affecting any traffic flow. We will keep you updated. McKinnon Toyota has RAV4s, Tacomas, Sequoias, plus the lowest tax rates in Alabama. It's worth the drive. McKinnon Toyota, exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Buckle up with Dolce Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
What does it mean for a nation to be successful? I'm Stephanie Bryan, Tribal Chair and CEO of the Porch Creek Indians. We believe a successful nation gives back. As we've built economic opportunity and prosperity, the Porch Creek Indians have been able to give back to our neighbors in Alabama and beyond. More than $37 million since 2021 alone. From education and health care to tornado relief, learn more about our charitable giving at porchcreekindians.org.
A new year brings new opportunities, and right now the market is starting to shift.
Interest rates are beginning to come down, which means more buying power and more options for buyers who've been waiting.
If you're thinking about buying a home, this could be the moment to take that next step.
And whether you're buying, selling, or investing, having experience on your side matters more than ever.
At Hannah and Eddie Realty Group, we're also growing our team.
If you're an experienced agent ready to make a difference in this market and want to be part of a team that values knowledge, support, and results, call Hannah and Eddie Realty Group, where opportunity meets experience.
Hi, I'm Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop Wellness Center at 8161 Vaughan Road. You know, with over 30 years experience in natural wellness, I've seen countless health fads come and go. A few years ago, we added a patented technology that actually activates your stem cells. It reverses the aging process at the cellular level. However, you do need proper hydration and targeted nutrition. At the Herb Shop, our advanced scanning and testing technology allows us to accurately assess your nutritional needs and get a customized plan for you. Come in today and see what the Herb Shop can do for you.
Are you tired of the mainstream media's biased reporting? Do you want to stay informed on the news that really matters to you? Look no further than 1819 News. At 1819 News, we bring you the latest in Alabama news, politics, sports, culture, and more. We've assembled a team of journalists with Alabama values dedicated to the truth and the truth alone. Visit us at 1819news.com today. That's 1819news.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Honest News, Alabama Values.
During January, we celebrate Answer Your Cat's Question Day. Here's the most common answer. I don't know why it smells so bad. Just eat it.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. The eyes of the world are on Davos, Switzerland, as President Trump arrives at the World Economic Forum amid the Greenland controversy. The president's arrival was delayed by a few hours by a minor electrical issue aboard Air Force One. At the summit, along with economic matters, the president will talk with skeptical NATO allies about his proposal to annex Greenland. The Great Lakes snow machine working overtime as icy Arctic air invades the region, bringing dangerously cold temperatures. Snow measured in feet in some places, parts of the mid-Atlantic and points south, bracing for cold, snowy weather as well later in the week. One of those at the center of the firestorm over immigration enforcement in Minneapolis is defending ICE operations in the city, saying those operations being done strictly by the book. On Wall Street, Dow futures 42 points higher. More details, srnnews.com.
Everybody loves the season of giving, but now the season of paying for it is upon us. That not-so-wonderful time of the year when millions of Americans open their credit card statements, stare in horror at the balance, and resolve then and there to find new ways to save money. If you're among those Americans, why not start by cutting your wireless bill in half right now with Pure Talk's Saver Plan? It's easy. You'll get unlimited talk, text, and 3 gigs of high-speed data on a super-fast, nationwide 5G network for just $20 a month. Just dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe, and you'll save an additional 50% off your first month. Ho, ho, ho. And if you're active or former military or a first responder, you'll save an additional 20% every single month. That's pound 250. Say Mike Rowe for the gift that keeps on saving from America's wireless company.
Next no strength, better care. My boss been wet. Palmas, true under dash double the pressure. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today I am going to teach you how to speak Bidenese. I'm going to teach you a few words and then we'll get the proper pronunciation and context from the master himself, President Joe Biden. The first word I'm going to teach you today is next no strength. Next no strength. President Biden will now demonstrate this word for us.
Donald Trump does pose an extra threat to this. It's not hypothetical.
It's not hypothetical. Next no strength. Okay, the next word we've got is Badikefcare. Badikefcare. Say it. Try it. Badikefcare. President Biden.
Barack and I think it's a right for people to have Badikefcare.
Next, my bus been wet. Now, a common error on this one is people put the stress on the wrong syllable. It's not my bus been wet. It's not my bus been wet. It's my bus been wet. Say it. My bus been wet.
My bus been wet.
Next, we have a word that's much simpler. Palmist. Palmist. Can you say palmist? President Biden, palmist.
And if we do, and I'm sure we can proclaim the palmist, with the palmist who wrote these following words.
All right, now that you've got 4 words in the bag, we're going to move on to a really complex Bidenese word. Do you think you're ready for it? You're going to really have to pay attention here. This is sort of advanced level Bidenese. Very long word, okay? This is what it is. It's a very long word. Are you ready? Truender dash dubba de pressure. Truender dash dubba de pressure. One word. One word. Truender dash dubba de pressure. Say it a little more quickly. Truender dash dubba de pressure. Truender dash dubba de pressure. President Biden, go.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
Truender dash dubba de pressure. You guys did fantastic. You learned 5 new words in a new language, and now you know more Bidenese than you knew yesterday. What can I do but leave President Biden with the last word?
So I'm going to say something outrageous. I have never been particularly poor at calculating how to get things done in the United States Senate.
Yeah. all of that, the media just looked the other way. It's amazing. It's amazing and sickening at the same time. Welcome, Tom Moore. Good to have you back on the show with us.
Happy Wednesday.
From Trademark Coins and Currency, and guess what I brought today?
You did not forget the coins.
I did. I actually brought them last week, mistakenly assuming that you were doing. You had nothing better in your life to do than join us.
Unbeknownst to you, I play guitar at church. So Wednesday nights we have our practice, but sometimes I forego that to bless you with my presence in the studio.
Well, we've solved all the world's problems now, so we can concentrate on your business a little bit. And I thought I had more, and I think I do, but I moved, so I've got not the most organized person in the world, but I got a few things for you to look at. I have this prescription jar.
God invented prescription pill jars and the Crown Royal bag to put coins in.
Yes,
that's all
I
they're for.
agree.
May I
That's
hand
what
this to you?
use.
Take a look at that, see if there's anything that's eye-catching in there.
All righty.
I do not drink, but I love a Crown Royal bag.
I got some
for
good
coins.
ones. Like
I used
some
to drink
felt
The
that.
different
ones and
colors.
the gold ones.
Yes.
At one time, I had about 40 of those bags. I forget what I did with them.
I
think
love
I
them.
made a quilt or something. The Crown Royal quilt.
My dad
the
always
drawstring.
used them for coins, and I was like, that's genius.
We have, Tom, I'm going to give you a minute to look at this. I wanted to play this clip. This is Argentina's President Milei stunning
Share
the
it.
room at Davos. A clip that I'm going to share so our YouTube friends can watch it. Saying that America is actually saving the world from leftism and wokeism. I can't wait to hear this.
For some time now, and for some strange reason, the West began to turn its back on the ideas of liberty. That is why in this same place in 2024, I stated that the West was in danger as a result of having embraced increasing doses of socialism in its most hypocritical form, which is wokeism. In turn, in 2025, I explained the mental parasites sown by the left in humanity. However, 2026 is the year in which I bring you good news. The world has begun to awaken. The best proof of this is what is happening in the Americas with the rebirth of the ideas of liberty. Therefore, the Americas will be the beacon of light that will once again illuminate the entire West, thereby repaying the civilizational debt with expressions of gratitude towards the foundations in Greek philosophy, Roman law, and Judeo-Christian values. We have a better future ahead, but that better future exists only if we return to the roots of the West, which means returning to the ideas of liberty. May God bless the West. May the forces of heaven be with us. And long live freedom, damn it. Thank you very much.
That's just so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And he nailed it. He nailed it. And there is only one person that could have made this happen, and that's Donald Trump, who is absolutely a force. Interesting, too. Yesterday, the lemmings were all jumping off cliffs because Trump's going to raise the tariffs and we can't get a Greenland deal done. Well, I guess what it looks like he has the framework for a Greenland deal, and the market came flying back today. So one day down, one day up. I never worry about it anymore because I know whatever needs to be done will get done. It's good news. So you've had a chance to examine some of the coins I brought in. Anything interesting in there, Tom?
Quite the eclectic collection here. So mercury dimes, silver dimes, some silver quarter. If you didn't know, in 1943 they made pennies out of steel because they needed copper for the war effort. So these would stick to a magnet. So some steel pennies. What do you think? I think you guys are like the precious metals good luck charm. So every time I come in, it seems like silver jumps up $10 an ounce.
Oh yeah, you said that.
So it was like 30 when I first started you, then it was 50, 60. It's over $93 an ounce now. So what do you think the value of this silver quarter is? It's a 1952 circulated quarter. How much silver do you think's in that?
I have no idea how much that weighs.
97%?
It's 90% silver, but this is over $16 just for this.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah. So people are bringing these by the suitcase and just selling them, and then these.
Are you making me an offer?
I can offer you one oats and honey bar.
Those are the messiest snack on
It is.
earth.
It just goes everywhere. It's like
My
crumbles.
mom has bought those for years, and it's like her road trip snack. And she's like, "Do you want one?" And I'm like, "No."
3 years
not-
later, you'll still be finding crumbles in the sea.
Right? No, you can pay me to eat one of those in the car.
But no, Buffalo nickels, V nickels, nice stuff. A nice type collection of U.S. coins. I I'm just glad that you're doing well. Mom texted me this morning and said, hey, Greg was involved in a cycling accident, and I expected you to be in traction in here on an IV drip of morphine. And I don't know if you do you watch Landman?
No.
Oh, and so I told Greg, I said, hey, if you keep it up, I'm going to have to get you a physical therapist like on the show. And
Is it some hot blonde?
She's not really a licensed physical therapist. She's more of a exotic dancer that Billy Bob Thornton hires for Sam Elliott on the show. So if you ever watch Landman, that we're going to get you a therapist like that.
I am more interested in seeing that show now.
It's great. It's phenomenal. Anything Taylor Sheridan does.
I love documentaries on physical therapy.
If any listeners out there watch Landman, you'll know what I'm talking to, and you would be very proud that Greg would be happy with a physical therapist like that. But anything Taylor Sheridan does, Yellowstone, Landman, all phenomenal.
Cool. Now, I also brought a baggie with some silver dollars.
Oh, now we're talking some good money now.
I'll give you a minute to examine those. Not only is Duncan Tomlinson the firm you want when you have a family crisis of some type, divorce, separation, somebody from the past who wants to come back and change an existing agreement. These can all be things that turn your life inside out. And that only happens if you let it. First call, the first order of business is turn it over to people who are totally and best equipped to handle a crisis on your behalf. Dana Delk and Jacqueline Tomlinson have hundreds of cases of experience. The legal expertise is readily evident when you have a consultation with them. And what you'll love about Dana and Jacqueline is the legal leadership they provide. In other words, they assess the situation you bring to them. Okay, here's where you're at, and here's where you want to get, and this is how we're going to get there. We've got this. Focus on your life. Focus on work. Don't get distracted. Don't get down in the dumps, because we can now see the end, because we know how we're going to get there. It's so critical. I also, by the way, did borrow Tupperware. It's not generally available to the public at Duncan Tomlinson, but I returned the Tupperware. It used to be filled with meatballs over there today, and
I need her to make me some meatballs.
I had to drop a note that I need to revisit my will. Not that I have a lot to leave anybody, but you want to make sure it goes to all the right places. But they do wills. They also help with adoptions or any other good thing in life you're attempting where the government puts up its inconvenient roadblocks. So reach out for a consultation at 819-4810 to review all their services and reviews. Visit them online at this address, thealabamafamilylawyers.com. Thealabamafamilylawyers.com for Delk and Tomlinson, attorneys at law.
The representation is made that the quality of legal services performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
I think this would be a very good time for us to check in the traffic dungeon and see what's happening there. Skipper has all the latest at 4:22.
Well, we continue to see traffic. Bill, they are working an accident. Taylor Road, right past East Chase and the Buddy Watson ball fields. Please use caution there. Supposedly, records was called out a few minutes ago. They should be load nose up. Everywhere else, busy building traffic. A couple of other minor accidents that aren't really affecting any traffic flow. We will keep you updated. McKinnon Toyota has RAV4s, Tacomas, Sequoias, plus the lowest tax rates in Alabama. It's worth the drive. McKinnon Toyota, exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by McPhillips Schimbaum.
My name is Aaron Luck, a partner with the law firm of McPhillips Schimbaum. If you or someone in your family has been seriously injured by the negligence of someone else, call me directly.
262-1911. Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. I think the risk of some spotty showers will begin in the overnight hours tonight. Overnight low temperature down to about 42. Risk of more showers on Thursday and Thursday night into a better chance Friday. Highs upper 50s to around 60 on Thursday and Friday. Then the big weekend question marks. The next disturbance brings in another round of rain Saturday afternoon and especially Saturday night. Parts of our state could see a significant winter weather impact, especially north. But who sees what and how far south will the impacts go? And what about the timetable? Frankly, still more questions than answers, but we'll know more as we get closer and closer. Our free weather app will keep you on top of the action. Just go to the App Store and search Rich Thomas Weather. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
The holidays may be over, but the bills don't have to weigh you down. Let ASE Credit Union help lighten your financial load with our special post-holiday loan options. Visit us online at yourasecu.com or stop by one of our branches to learn more. Terms and conditions apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hi, this is Bo Goodson from the Goodson Group with your Real Estate Minute. Are you getting ready to put your home up for sale? Remember the 6 P's. Prepare your home by deep cleaning, painting where needed, yard work, decluttering the inside. Present your home to the market through the experienced realtor who knows how to market the home and get it sold. Price the home at fair market value of what the home should bring in today's market. Your realtor can guide you in pricing the home to sell, not sit. Pay for part of the closing cost and provide a 1-year warranty. Buyers today don't have the down payment and all the cost of buying a home without some help. Prepare to look at offers from the marketplace and accept the best offer for your needs. And 6, place your trust in experienced professionals, including your realtor, closing attorney, and mortgage company. For all the details, call Bo Goodson at the Goodson Group, 221-2883. And remember, we are now hiring agents, both new and experienced. Call me today for an interview. Bo Goodson, 221-2883.
Call Dad. No, Ella, call Chad.
Since 1993, Chad has been showing up, ready to help with whatever your home AC needs. His mission? To serve first. Chad takes the time to understand exactly what you're looking for, and if he can help, he'll walk you through the best options, sometimes even with 0% or low payment financing to make things easier. No more sweating over hot and cold spots, surprise $700 energy bills, or wondering if your unit will make it through another season. Call Chad today at 784-9144. That's 784-9144.
Call Dad. No, Ella, call Chad.
Welcome to Eclectic Coins, Montgomery's largest coin dealer, specializing in buying and selling investment-grade gold and silver coins. And they have a large selection of rare coins and coins from around the world. Visit them at 543 Northeastern Boulevard or on the web at eclecticcoins.com. Eclectic Coins, where collectors who know go.
If you're tired of average meals and rush dining, come see us. Epicure and Jack's Tavern offers wet-aged steaks cut in-house, scratch-made lunches, unbeatable beer buckets, and unforgettable dinners. This is food made with pride and served with heart. We invite you to come visit soon at 2060 Downing Street in Millbrook. Epicure and Jack's Tavern. You'll taste the difference.
Hey there, I'm Kim Williams with Alabama Home Mortgage. Our partnership with Blue Water Broadcasting has reached thousands of listeners in the River region. People listen, people call. Now, there's mortgage savings for us all.
Blue Water Broadcasting is the #1 most listened to radio group in the River region. Find out how to put this reach to work for your business. Call us to find out how we can help. Blue Water Broadcasting. Local folks helping local business.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers.
Like it is, baby.
I am a gay American.
Yeah, baby.
The premier place the River region turns to for news, weather, traffic, and opinion. News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
Our great virtual producer, Mark Cumby, has sent some great clips this afternoon. The latest I'm going to play is from President Donald Trump.
Ooh.
And it's 90 seconds on the actual Democratic plan. I haven't previewed it. I'm sure the language is
I'm sure it's fine.
friendly, so let's watch.
Democrat open borders plan to entrench single-party rule, explained in under 2 minutes. 1. Flood the country with untold millions of illegals by land, sea, and air from all over the world, enough to eclipse the populations of 36 individual U.S. states so far. 2. Prioritize the needs of these millions of non-citizens over the needs of the American citizen, with free flights, buses, hotels, meals, and phones, ensuring their loyalty to the political party that imported them. 3. Keep them in the country at all costs, even when they commit violent crime like murder and rape. Attack the language used to describe the criminals, as opposed to the criminals themselves. Slander critics as racist. 4. Ensure their privileges are made irrevocable with city and state sanctuary laws that act as population magnets. Codify permanent status and ensure non-cooperation with ICE. 5. Count the non-citizens in the census that will determine congressional apportionment in the House of Representatives. As of now, that would equal 13 extra congressional districts, a tremendous amount of electoral power. 6. Wage a massive, heavily funded lawfare campaign to change state voting laws that legalize mass mail-in ballots, no signature verification, and no proof of citizenship requirements, making it nearly impossible to prove voter fraud. 7. Lock in the permanent voting majority with campaign promises of lavish benefits and permanent privileges, enshrining generational fealty to the Democrat Party. 8. Win elections. 9. Entrenched single-party rule has been achieved. The best part? Your tax dollars are paying for it.
All right.
Well.
Sound familiar? Sounds like what we've been hearing in the news for the last number of years.
Brian Dawson had an interesting post this morning. I don't know if you saw it. He said, I hope that Republicans are about as passionate as protecting the country as the Democrats are as destroying it.
Yes.
That's brilliant. And that's exactly the truth. And I don't get that from a lot of Republicans.
No, because we're comfortable.
Yeah. Well, the Republican Party, it's so funny. We had some clown call us yesterday who was, first, anytime somebody says, I like the president, but, they're going to go on and on about all their BS. I let them talk. And I'm a Republican. You know what that means to me? That doesn't mean jack squat.
No.
Republican means what? It means weak, squishy, bend over to appease, et cetera, et cetera. I'm not interested. I'm not a Republican. I'm not interested in the Republicans. Yes, many of our heroes like Senator Tuberville and the president, because that's the ticket that they're the best fit for. But somebody told me a long time ago that their belief is the Republicans are much more comfortable being the minority party, because then they can squawk like yapping chihuahuas and make a lot of racket and look like they're on the side of the people when, in fact, and I learned this from Jeff Sessions when he was our senator, and I do have a lot of respect for the man, but it broke my heart to find out that he was really part of that swamp.
Mm-hmm.
Because during a break, I said, I don't know how you coexist with some of these people without wanting to belt them one. Oh, no, we go out to dinner and socialize and, work is work, but afterwards, most of us are really good friends. I don't want to hear that.
No, you can't be that way.
No, this is war. This is absolute ideological war. And this explains why the Democrats get away with so much, how they can rip off $8 billion, because the timid Republicans don't want to say anything. Plus, they know that if they do bring out information that can hurt the Democrats or one of their pet causes or thieveries, the left is organized and they'll make their life a holy hell. They'll get doxxed. They'll go through all kinds of crap. It's not worth it. Well, enough people feel that way. They eventually take over.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God we have the Second Amendment, because I'm far from convinced that we'll never not have to use it at some point to keep liberty.
I think it's getting more and more likely that we will.
Sadly, yeah.
Unfortunately.
Even with Donald Trump in the White House, people don't understand. They want more gun laws. No. The people that aren't respecting the gun laws now are not going to get.
No.
Because you made them tougher.
Come on. What person who sets out with ill intent and becomes a bad guy has followed the law, regardless of what it is?
Exactly. So I want to see if I can't, I only have one request from Elon Musk. Please figure out a way to make your videos more shareable to Facebook and other social media instead of having to go through SSS Twitter. First of all, that sounds very German. SSS Twitter. Because that's a clip that everybody needs to see, because then they'll see in real time. That is the plan. It is 4:32. Tom Moore from Trademark Coins and Currency, our guest sidekick this afternoon. And did you have a chance to look at my...
There you go.
Yeah,
my
it's great.
treasure?
Like I in the break, I talked about you've got some beautiful old silver dollars. Yeah, that's my grandma gave me one of those when I was younger. Now it's my I've got a wedding ring that's out of a Morgan. Silver Eagles, nice continued mix of U.S. type coins. And by the day, these increase in value because intrinsically they're made of silver.
Anything in there that's of note?
No rare dates or key dates, but nice coins nonetheless. I mean, these are basically uncirculated for 104 years. These have never touched human hands, so nice stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
If you have a coin or a currency question, Tom is here at 272-9228.
No charge.
Right now we have Ron on the phone at 433. Ron, good afternoon.
Hey, I've got a new gun law I need to enact. Everybody over the age of 21, it should be a law. You have to carry a pistol. Everybody.
I'm right there
That way
with you, as
nobody-
well as anyone over 18 serving in the military who is able to.
That way, if everybody has a gun, nobody's going to rob somebody.
When I lived in Texas, it was just assumed. Nobody messed around because you assumed everybody had a gun and they knew how to use it.
Right.
That's the way it should be.
Well, the only way to stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. And you can't always depend on the police. Look at Montgomery.
Oh, forget it.
Thank you for taking my call.
We appreciate your call at 272-9228 at 434. How is trademark currency and coins doing?
Is a motto of mine that might not be PC, but it's nuttier than a squirrel turd these days. It's just out of control. Gold and silver are all-time highs. I mean, gold's over $4,800 an ounce. Silver is over 90, and so everybody and their mom is either buying or selling or trading, and it's fun. But I'm exhausted by the time I head home. So,
You know, the joy in coins, like the different denominations I brought in the prescription cup.
Yeah.
I just, and this connects me to one of my early interest in coins when I was a young teenage kid. I would look at the coin, the year. You could almost feel spirits connected to it.
Yep.
Or you look at a date where you knew a major historical event took place. Yep. And then you wonder, who handled this?
Yep.
At one point. Was this ever in the hand of somebody famous, even a president? And all those are possibilities. That was part of the imagination end of coin collecting.
Yep, a nice guy brought in some older coins. Say one that was an 1864 2-cent piece, which most people don't know. We made 2-cent pieces, 3-cent pieces. And I'm like, hey, this was Civil War. Lincoln could have held this coin.
Yeah.
So it's sad because, you know, people younger than us, which is not a whole lot. I mean, we're pretty young bucks. Let's admit it.
Oh yeah,
You know,
I'm a young buck.
The younger generation, they're not using coins. It's all Venmo, PayPal, Cash App,
Right.
Zelle. It's digital, Bitcoin, and so they're not going through change, learning about history.
Right.
And so they're not looking for dates. They're not making the penny anymore. So a lot of coins now, it's just the intrinsic value. So people are collecting coins because of the silver and the gold, not so much I'm trying to get different coins or get different years. So the business is kind of changing a little bit, but I have both people that are just looking to invest, and then other people are looking to collect, and then, you know, we buy gold scrap and gold jewelry now, and it just a little bit of everything. So
We have Bill on the line at 272-9228.
Yeah, he has a question for you.
Uh-oh.
Yes. On the constitutional silver, it's 90% silver. But what about sterling silver that's 92%? How would
Bill.
you value that or calculate that?
Bill's one of my good customers. And
Oh, you got me, Tom.
And I hear you on the radio all the morning trying to guess at trivia. No, great question. So yeah, these any silver dime, quarter or $half from 1964 and older is 90% silver. Sterling silver is 92.5%. So it's actually higher purity. So your old sterling silverware, those candle holders that you
Yeah,
mentioned.
the
And
candelabras,
so,
yeah.
Bill, a lot of people are bringing that in. You know, they got, you know, same thing with coins. Like, people aren't using sterling silver anywhere anymore. You got to clean it. You got to polish it. People aren't having huge dinner parties anymore. And
We
so,
should,
yeah,
though.
people are bringing that in, Bill. And
You have no
selling
idea
that
how
too.
much time I spend polishing my trophies. Those that are made out of sterling silver.
What's the value of the 92.5% compared to the 90%? It's more silver. So how would you value that in weight?
Yeah, so we weigh it by the grams. So I use a Kitco app. So, you know, right now, today, if you brought in an item, 1 gram of sterling silver is $2.77. So great story. A kid was cleaning out a house, and he told the lady, "Hey, I like that water pitcher you got." And she's like, "Oh, you can have that. You know, it's fake anyway." And he brings it in. It's 700 grams of sterling silver, and he walks out with
Wow.
$1,200.
Wow.
And so that, and you know, these 10-piece sterling silver.
Oh, like
you know,
the tea sets
yeah,
my
all that
grandma
stuff.
had?
Yeah,
Oh.
but if they're silver plate, it's not worth much
Right,
at
no.
all. But stuff that's sterling, man, It adds up real quick. But good question, Bill, and it's good to hear your voice.
Well, I don't think I got the answer. What's the answer?
Yeah, so 1 gram of sterling silver today melts for $2.77.
And then what about constitutional silver for one, like comparison to weight, like 1 troy ounce or something?
Yeah, so constitutional silver, like 1/4 today melts for a little over $16.
Okay.
Yep. So you're looking at like $1 in constitutional, like 10 dimes or 2 half dollars. You're looking at like $65 for just that.
Okay, so you brought in 1 ounce of constitutional silver and you have 1 ounce of sterling silver. Is it going to be the same price?
No, the sterling silver is worth a little more because it's higher purity.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Thank you, Tom.
Yeah. Thanks for the call. Have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Appreciate you very, very much. It is 4:40 again. Baumhauer's tonight. Could be one of the last Baumhauers.
Why is that?
For reasons I am not at liberty to reveal just
no.
yet. Tonight and a week from tonight, is there anything special planned? Yes. You coming and joining us for some great food and fun. It's a great group. And let me know when you can stop up
I'm going to
there.
come tonight.
Oh! Tom's going to join us over there tonight.
Drinks on Greg.
Nice.
I'll buy you a drink, absolutely, for joining us. So Tom Moore's going to join us tonight.
Have you gone yet?
I have not. I've been there before, but not on a Wednesday night. So I've taken the family there, and
Yeah.
We have been victimized by wretched weather.
yeah.
Ben, of last Wednesday night, you were in crisis, so I was bummed out about that, and was celebrating an anniversary of being on my first professional radio broadcast. Somebody actually paid me to talk, and we had a nice group, but the weather has not helped us much this year. So given that this tonight and a week from tonight could be the last for a while, please join us if you can. Stop by Baumhauer's Victory Grill. Chili on the menu, and boy, that's recommended when there's when it's cold.
Oh yeah. And
Chili
wear your
is
sweatpants because it's sweatpants day.
Yeah, wear your sweatpants so I don't feel alone.
Let it loose.
I want to be among the best dressed in the group tonight.
Chili and a nice Guinness. That's
You
going to
like-
be a fun evening for my wife.
You like my tie-dye?
I do.
Yeah.
It's a gift
Really?
from the Movie Maven.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a
I actually
a
love
hint that I
tie-dye.
should upgrade my fashion sense or what, but yeah, it's haven't had tie-dye in a long time, so I'm bringing back the
fun.
60s single-handedly.
When I came in today, I was going to say, if I hear Jay Quillen say one thing about meatballs or steak and potatoes,
I know.
I'm going to lose it because I'm hungry. I eat early,
I
and
know.
so now I have Bumhauers on the brain.
Yes,
but
you're
I
looking
don't
forward
want to
to
hear
that.
any. And meatballs was already mentioned. It was like 30
I
seconds
know.
into me being here.
You haven't lived until you've had a Jay Quillen meatball. I can arrange that.
I see no meatballs.
I am not.
She needs to bring us in meatballs on a Wednesday.
I am not opposed to being the meatball middleman, especially for you. So we'll see what we can do to help. Skipper's got the road updates. 1819 News is next.
Well, we had an accident earlier, East Boulevard, headed up the hill from Troy Highway near Walmart. In case they're still there, please use caution. Watch out for those folks. We have very busy building traffic all over the area. Interstates, boulevards, Prattville, Millbrook, Wetumpka, getting very busy now as more and more folks get off work. Please watch out on the roads. We will keep you updated if any accidents happen to slow you down. Are you tired of a dead-end job? You can write your own future and financial success at Trentham State Community College. Go to trenthamstate.edu and change your life. Buckle up. Wendell J. Montgomery, Skywatch Traffic.
1819 News.
There's a bill being offered within the state Senate that would give military veterans a temporary teaching certificate so as to provide immediate employment after their military service. SB 149 is being offered by State Senator Matt Woods and State Representative Rick Rem. Governor Ivey is in favor of this bill being passed and has made it one of her legislative priorities in her final year in office. Ivey says that veterans offer a unique perspective that is needed in many careers as well as in the classroom when it comes to helping educate the next generation. I'll be back with more Alabama stories after this.
Did you know that 70% of people experience a potentially traumatic event in their lifetime, and that 6 out of every 100 adults face PTSD every day? Help us bring hope to these survivors by signing up for your Alabama Distinctive PTSD Awareness license plate today. The great thing is you can sign up no matter when your current plate renews, and the first year is complimentary. All you need is your VIN number on hand. Drive awareness, drive hope, and customize your plate today at atease.org.
A committee within the Alabama House has passed on a bill that will be considered by the full House. That bill dissolves the University of Alabama's School of Social Work. The bill is being offered by State Representative Danny Garrett and would essentially repeal a state law that first established the whole program back in 1965. Garrett said that the University of Alabama is the only institution in the entire country that has had the state legislature tell them to create a standalone school for a social work degree. Garrett says these same programs are typically housed within larger and broader schools. Garrett says that because this social work school has been mandated by the state, that has allowed it to be exempted from consideration for outcome-based funding by the state. Garrett says his bill will not end the social work degree program, but only remove the state requirement that it be a standalone school. I'm Andrea Tice.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have Leaf Filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/radio for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/radio. See representative for warranty details.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Saline from Vicks.
Sinex Saline nasal spray?
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Saline instantly clears everyday congestion associated with colds and year-round allergies with a gentle, ultra-fine mist that's no mess and easy to control.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it.
Enjoy life's important moments without congestion. Try Sinex Saline from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state, while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
Hi, I'm Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop Wellness Center at 8161 Vaughan Road. You know, with over 30 years experience in natural wellness, I've seen countless health fads come and go. A few years ago, we added a patented technology that actually activates your stem cells. It reverses the aging process at the cellular level. However, you do need proper hydration and targeted nutrition. At the Herb Shop, our advanced scanning and testing technology allows us to accurately assess your nutritional needs and get a customized plan for you. Come in today and see what the Herb Shop can do for you.
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by Clark Heating, Air, and Plumbing. It's time to schedule your spring tune-up with Clark Heating, Air, and Plumbing. Don't wait. Schedule today. Give them a call at 334-277-2125. Alabama certification number 88007.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. I think the risk of some spotty showers will begin in the overnight hours tonight. Overnight low temperature down to about 42. Risk of more showers on Thursday and Thursday night into a better chance Friday. Highs upper 50s to around 60 on Thursday and Friday. Then the big weekend question marks. The next disturbance brings in another round of rain Saturday afternoon and especially Saturday night. Parts of our state could see a significant winter weather impact, especially north. But who sees what and how far south will the impacts go? And what about the timetable? Frankly, still more questions than answers, but we'll know more as we get closer and closer. Our free weather app will keep you on top of the action. Just go to the App Store and search Rich Thomas Weather. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Trustworthy, accurate, immediate. Carrying your voice across the river region. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Come and listen to my story about a woman candidate. She was talking civil rights in the Alabama state. She shocked a congregation when she opened up her mouth, and out come an accent from the deep end of the South.
I don't feel no ways tired. I come too far.
She was playing to the crowd with a silly southern drawl, but she works up in New York and that ain't really South at all. You'll know just where she's speaking when she opens up her throat. She'll master every dialect just to win your vote.
Nobody told me that the road would be easy. I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me.
448, our special Wednesday sidekick is Tom Moore from Trademark Coins and Currency. And Tom, when you're here, I like, because we always have new people tuning in and so forth, to give us your incredible military resume, because I'm going to ask you a question following that, well, your answer just means more than most.
I appreciate that. What is your military question of the day?
Just restate, your experience in the armed services and what you flew and so forth.
Yeah, so I did 22 years in the Air Force. I flew F-15s and retired out of here at Maxwell, and then started the coin shop. But it was great. I wanted to fly jets since I was 9 years old, and I joined in summer of 2001. And while I was here at Maxwell in training, 9/11 happened. Deployed a bunch to Iraq, Afghanistan, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, UAE.
So you've made considerable sacrifice in the name of freedom.
All worth it. Do it again in a heartbeat.
Now, I'm going to place, you weren't here, and I don't know if you were this story just...
And Pamela is an Air Force veteran as well.
Yes.
So,
I know.
shout out to her as well. You said you got a video here?
Now I feel like the slacker in the group.
You don't have, I mean, it's fine. I did a totally different job, though.
I've helped
Very
a lot of veteran
good
causes.
job.
I've done what I can, anytime.
But you mentioned that the portion of flyers in the Air Force is like 1%.
Mhm.
The rest of the folks in the Air Force are to support all of the air and cyber and space operations, and we got Space Command now.
I ask because you are defending our country, our Constitution, our freedoms. This happened in Miami Beach a couple of days back. This is a police officer coming to the door of a resident who wrote something on Facebook that hurt the feelings of the mayor and
You
the
gotta share it. I have the old one.
Oh, it's on Windows Media Player.
Oh, well, they're not gonna hear it on the stream.
If I put it on Audition, no?
No, not. I don't.
Make sure to make sure it's you. We're not sure. Is that your account?
All right, now he's showing his phone to the resident. And is this your account on Facebook? And did you actually post this?
I refuse to answer questions without my lawyer present. So I really don't know how to answer that question.
Okay, like I said, you're not
This is freedom of speech. This is America, right?
All right, and I agree with you 100%.
That's all you really need to hear.
Where was that?
Miami Beach.
It's interesting because people think freedom of speech means you can say whatever you want, and it doesn't.
No, what did she say?
She was questioning the mayor on something. And here's the officer explaining why they're there.
We're just trying to see if it's you, but we're not talking to the right person. We want to go see who the right person is.
Okay, how can I help you?
So pretty much it's just a statement that was made as far as,
verbatim, it says the guy who consistently calls for the death of all Palestinians, tried to shut down a theater for showing a movie that hurt his feelings, and refuses to stand up for the LGBTQ community in any way. He even leaves the room when they vote and on related matters. He wants you to know that you are all welcome. Clown face, clown face, clown face. 3 days ago.
I'm not going to answer whether that's me or not.
Okay. The concerning part, and not concerning for the person who's posting it, or we're just trying to prevent somebody else getting agitated or...
Trying to prevent somebody else from getting agitated. 12,000 people are currently in jail in London, which used to be a free country, because they posted things out of concern for Muslim gangs, gang rapes, and what they're witnessing in real time there. Is this the next step? You hurt somebody's feelings, there are legal recourses if you libel or slander somebody personally on Facebook if it's not a public figure.
Oh yeah, and you can't threaten
the president,
specific people.
Yeah.
No, this is not an assassination threat.
This is just somebody voicing their opinion on social media.
And the mayor of Miami Beach didn't like it.
Wow. Got a little butt hurt.
Snowflake.
This scares the hell out of me.
Yeah.
Okay, who do we have? Mike and the Mechanics. Great band in the 80s.
Sir. Hey, shout out to Pamela and Tom. I also am an Air Force vet, 84 to 92.
Thank you for your service.
I had a question for Tom concerning proof coins. I have quite a few U.S. Mint issues, and specifically I have a 25 coin set from the Franklin Mint. Probably worth not very much more than the price of silver, correct?
It depends, so for folks listening, the proof sets are limited quantity sets that you're not going to find in circulation. So the U.S. Mint sold them. They are typically shinier. That's the best adjective I have than a circulated coin. They did make silver proof sets, gold proof sets. The Franklin Mint often released coins that were not U.S. Mint issued, i.e. not coins. A lot of commemorative. They were made of sterling silver. But yeah, some of those proof sets are worth more than face value. Certainly the ones that are silver have intrinsic value. So if you ever wanted a free appraisal, stop by the shop, and we are happy to help you.
That'd be cool. I've held on to them for, quite a while. I think I was a dumb airman when I started collecting them and didn't have the money to keep continuing. But, hey, that was back in the day where you didn't really have any sense of how you should spend your money.
No pun intended. What was your AFSC in the Air Force, Mike?
I was POL. I kept the planes in the air by putting gas on them on the ground.
Nice.
Little JP-8.
Yes, sir. JP-4 for us. I was at Barcatraz, is what we called it, Barksdale.
Shreveport, Louisiana. You got a good golf
Yes,
course
sir.
and a good menu on the golf course. That's about the only thing I can say about Barksdale.
That's about all I could probably say either.
Yeah. Well, Mike, I appreciate the call, and you stop by the shop anytime. I'd love to meet you and check out what you got.
Appreciate it. Thank y'all for your service, too.
Thanks for the kind words. Have a blessed
And we
evening.
love you whether you're a vet or not, Greg.
I appreciate that.
He needs
Yes,
that.
He is a veteran of foreign affairs with International Women of Mystery.
I can't deny that. I cannot deny that. Sorry.
You know, I would like to go through a list of women's names sometimes, and you just say if you've dated one.
Yeah.
I wonder how big a list we could get.
The fact that he remembers them all, it's a
I know.
Rolodex.
And he could probably say, "Oh yeah, I bought her a toaster. I bought her a microwave."
Oh,
I
it was
bought
a
her
big joke. Back in the 80s, I made the mistake of letting my morning sidekicks know I've been on a date. And after I met them, when it was the first official date, I always brought a gift. Microwave oven. Video cassette player. Something that I know she needed. It was charity from the heart.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yet they mocked me. So then it became, so what did she get? It was like I was Monty Hall out in the town, giving out prizes.
Bill is on the phone again, and he wants to say something nice to you.
To me?
Yes.
Hey, Bill.
Greg, I just want to let you know that a lot of people think the same way I do. That's why they listen to the show. You bring in the quality of people like Tom, who's top-notch. You got a good co-host with you. You're the reason why you got these quality of people coming around because of you.
I appreciate that. I think I am blessed with extremely high-quality guests and sidekicks and
You got the
co-hostesses.
best people next to you, Tom. I mean, in the morning show, it's because of you that things are good.
I'm very grateful to hear that. Thank you very much.
Okay. God bless. Bye-bye.
I like it when people say nice things to me.
Of course you do. You're a Libra.
I really do. Is that TS?
Yes.
TS.
Hey.
Hi.
I'm a Libra too, sweetheart.
Ah, you know the
Well,
sickness.
men and women are different, but yeah.
We can't help it. We need love.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Tom,
Yes, ma'am.
do you buy sterling silver that's not coin?
You got it. Yep, sterling silverware. As long as it says sterling silver or .925 on it, we buy it every day.
Okay. I'm going to listen some more to get directions because, I mean, I don't know what percentage you pay. Some people pay a percentage, but this was my parents' silver service solid from like 50 or 60 years ago.
Wow.
So I know
Cool.
it's good.
That's cool.
Yeah, but I mean, what am I supposed to do with it?
I know.
Pass it on to your kids or
I was
sell
just
it.
going to say, I wanted
don't
my
have any-
grandparents to play with when I was little.
I don't have any kids. My kids have 4 legs. They could care less.
Yeah,
Aw.
I hear you. It's my generation younger, they feel burdened by things, and so it's just kind of how it is, And those things you don't use that often. You got to clean it, and so yeah, a lot of people are taking advantage of the high silver prices and unloading it.
Okay, well, I'm going to listen and get your address and everything. Thanks for your time.
Thanks for the call. Have a great evening.
Very easy to find. If you find yourself at Vaughn Road and Eastern Boulevard, you just take Vaughn a little further east, make that left at the light. Doc Pershing's office is right there, and then he's a little further north on that same road.
Yep.
Trademark Coins and Currency. Very easy to find. Chris.
Hey, sir, I've got a question for you about the silver. I go to estate sales and I find sterling silver. Can you tell me the difference, or how I can tell the difference between sterling and silver?
Yeah, that's a great question. So anything that's made out of sterling silver would be stamped. It would say sterling silver or .925. What you got to look for is stuff that says silver plate or HSP, which be heavy silver plate or plated or anything like that. There's a huge difference. So
Sure.
yeah, look for, when you're at estate sales, look for gold too. A lot of people have bags of costume jewelry, but there's stuff in there that's stamped 14 karat and 10 karat that slips through. I have customers come in all the time. Hey, I got this ring for $1. I'm paying
I
them
wish I had time
$1,200.
to go to estate sales.
Garage
Oh my
sales.
gosh.
Look through those costume bags. But yeah, anything that says sterling or 925. Like I said, that one of my clients found one in a house, and the lady said, "You can have it." And $1,200 later, he walked out and was a happy young man.
Nice.
Better to do that than spend it
All
at
right.
face value like I did for Anna Marie Benigno many years ago.
All right.
That's our A name.
Thanks for calling.
Popping quarters out of my Blue Jacket books to accumulate enough coinage to go get flowers for Valentine's Day.
Oh, let's do that. Let's go through the alphabet and just pick a girl name for each
Well, I just
letter.
covered A&M for
I
you.
know, that's
Bobby
what I
Sue
said.
Fleming, Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Actually, Catherine Zeta-Jones dated Bob Baumhauer.
Get out!
When they were at Alabama,
man.
they were a couple.
He let that one go. He
He
loses
married
sleep
up.
over- Oh, all right.
He absolutely married up. That man did.
When
Yes.
we were overseas this past summer, and she and Michael Douglas have a house on the coast off, I believe in Italy or Spain. I can't remember. Phenomenal.
She
The
is
one that got
incredible.
away, Bob Bonham. I might have to ask him about that tonight.
I don't think he'll be there, but
He better be.
Tom's going to join us at Baumhauer's Victory Grill after the show. Come and join us at J. Tom, last caller for the hour.
Hey, Greg.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm a Navy veteran, just like your dad
Yes.
was, and I just wondered. I'm standing here looking at a whole cabinet full of silver, and so my wife is listening to this program. Honey, come home and look at this stuff. Look what you got here. I know some of it's sterling because I had to polish it before. But she's got my mother's silver, her mother's silver, our silver, and it's just a full of it in this kind of cabinet.
Well, it sounds like it'd be worth a trip to Trademark Coins and Currency to find out what you're sitting on there.
You might be sitting on a literal silver mine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The other
But
thing
they
is,
make house calls because I don't drive.
Unfortunately, no. But you can call and I can do a private appointment or a weekend. We'll accommodate you. The other thing that adds up real quick is scrap gold and jewelry. And so like these old class rings that you bought from Foster's back in the day that you wore for like 6
I know. I looked
months.
for mine and I couldn't find it. After you said that the first time, I was like, "That's a great idea." I never wore that thing.
I got some of that.
But
I got a gold nugget ring and I got a Rolex watch. I don't know if it's silver or.
Yeah, we do
what it
Rolex
is.
watches too. Yeah, but that gold scrap, it adds up so quick. It's because, like I said, gold's $4,800 an ounce, so
Dang.
doesn't take much.
Okay.
Well, Jay Tom, thanks
All
for
right,
calling
yeah.
and thanks
Yeah,
for
we gotta
your
run.
service.
It's time for the next hour. Our show brought to you in part by Clark's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing. Join now and save money. I also appeal to those of you who are considering in advance of the hot weather season, which seems so distant at the moment. If you're thinking about getting a new unit, get it through Clark's. They have the best brand names on the market. They do the installation. They do the warranty work. And these things literally are so energy efficient they pay for themselves. I bought mine over 3 years ago for a 2,500 square foot house and have not seen, most recent electric bill was $187. It has paid for itself because they were averaging $4 to $4.50 and sometimes over $5 at peak heat. Haven't seen anything over $210 in the last 3 years. So they make that kind of a difference. With 0% financing, it's like a no-brainer. Call Clark's 277-2125. If your unit is relatively young and in good shape, it needs TLC. On this show, that means the love of Clark's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing. Your membership is $180. They keep the unit system working well. If it needs a repair, you get a discount on parts and labor. And they employ absolutely the top of the plumbing line here in the river region with guys who know how to observe, diagnose, and apply a fix to a situation. And their whole team of HVAC techs and plumbers is on call 24/7, 365 for members. It's a great investment of $180. 277-2125, ClarkComfort.com, Alabama certification number 09098. We've got traffic, Salem Radio Network News, maybe Brand.
Well, we had an accident earlier, East Boulevard, headed up the hill from Troy Highway near Walmart. In case they're still there, please use caution. Watch out for those folks. We have very busy building traffic all over the area. Interstates, boulevards, Prattville, Millbrook, Wetumpka, getting very busy now as more and more folks get off work. Please watch out on the roads. We will keep you updated if any accidents happen to slow you down. Are you tired of a dead-end job? You can write your own future and financial success at Trentham State Community College. Go to trenthamstate.edu and change your life. Buckle up. Wendell J. Montgomery, Skywatch Traffic.
What's your biggest investment? More than likely, it's your home. So treat it that way when you hire a painting contractor. With PBS Painting, there are no gimmicks, no $99 specials. Just quality painting and someone who treats your home with the same respect that you do. At PBS Painting, we have been painting for years and look forward to many more years to come. With PBS Painting, the job gets prepped properly, whether it's cleaning, scraping, or priming. We always use quality products, which is a must for a quality paint job. So if you're looking for a painter that doesn't need upfront money and is on the job at all times, then please give me a call. Scott Bowers and PBS Painting, 294-5122. That's PBS Painting, 294-5122. Look at some of our work on Facebook at PBS Painting Montgomery.
Attention River Region business owners. Local counties are now inspecting and enforcing backflow prevention requirements. Headley Plumbing is fully certified to install, repair, and test backflow preventers, helping you stay compliant and avoid costly violations. We've been serving the River Region for decades with dependable professional service you can trust. No membership, no contract, just fair, reliable service. Call Headley Plumbing at 285-3667 or visit headleyplumbing.com. In our business, a flush beats a full house.
Headley Metal Buildings has been your source for quality metal buildings in the River Region since 2007. Carports up to 24 feet wide, RV covers, storage buildings, even a sturdy metal barn up to 54 feet wide. Your structure can be customized, installed on level ground, and comes with a 20-year warranty. Let Headley Metal Buildings help you find the perfect solution. Financing available. Call 285-3667 for details or find Headley Metal Buildings on Facebook.
The following is a test of the PMS Emergency Broadcast Network. It is only a test.
What is your problem? Can't you get off that couch and help me around here? I should have listened to my mother. You are no good lazy pig.
I don't know why I married you in the first place. You no good son of a
This has been a test of the PMS Emergency Broadcast Network. If this had been an actual emergency, you would have been instructed not to go home, to check into the nearest motel, and wait 3 to 5 days before returning to your house. Again, this has been only a test of the PMS Emergency Broadcast Network.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
509.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. The eyes of the world are on Davos, Switzerland, as President Trump arrives at the World Economic Forum amid the Greenland controversy. The president's arrival was delayed by a few hours by a minor electrical issue aboard Air Force One. At the summit, along with economic matters, the president will talk with skeptical NATO allies about his proposal to annex Greenland. The Great Lakes snow machine working overtime as icy Arctic air invades the region, bringing dangerously cold temperatures. Snow measured in feet in some places, parts of the mid-Atlantic and points south, bracing for cold, snowy weather as well later in the week. One of those at the center of the firestorm over immigration enforcement in Minneapolis is defending ICE operations in the city, saying those operations being done strictly by the book. On Wall Street, Dow futures 42 points higher. More details, srnnews.com.
Everybody loves the season of giving, but now the season of paying for it is upon us. That not-so-wonderful time of the year when millions of Americans open their credit card statements, stare in horror at the balance, and resolve then and there to find new ways to save money. If you're among those Americans, why not start by cutting your wireless bill in half right now with Pure Talk's Saver Plan? It's easy. You'll get unlimited talk, text, and 3 gigs of high-speed data on a super-fast, nationwide 5G network for just $20 a month. Just dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe, and you'll save an additional 50% off your first month. Ho, ho, ho. And if you're active or former military or a first responder, you'll save an additional 20% every single month. That's pound 250. Say Mike Rowe for the gift that keeps on saving from America's wireless company. Pure.
It's International Sweatpants Day. Let's ask AI for some sweatpants fun facts.
Here are some fun facts for International Sweatpants Day. Sweatpants are the second most popular outfit with Walmart shoppers. Number 1, of course, is no pants. Sweatpants with juicy across the butt are a great way to let others know that you have several DUIs. Sweatpants were invented when a clothing designer realized people are too lazy to fasten belts. The difference between sweatpants and pajama pants is that wearing sweatpants in public is only kind of sad. Enjoy your International Sweatpants Day.
Hey, as long as we have some Alexa humor on the air, how about some one-liners? Alexa.
Here are some one-liners. My first job was working in an orange juice factory, but I got canned. I just couldn't concentrate. I bought some shoes from a drug dealer. I don't know what he laced them with, but I've been tripping all day. My boss is going to fire the employee with the worst posture. I have a hunch. It might be me. The first time I got a universal remote control, I thought to myself, this changes everything. And jokes about premenstrual syndrome are not funny. Period. That's it for me. Enjoy your one-liners day. Don't forget to tip your digital assistant.
Who has called us on the telephone, as Dennis DeYoung would say?
It's Chad.
The Legal Eagle? The local heartthrob? This guy?
Oh, Chad.
Hey.
Hey, you know, I was texting with Jake Quallen over the weekend because she was up in Highlands, near Highlands, North Carolina. She was in Franklin with her kids and her husband.
Mm-hmm.
So having a good time up there in a little bit of the snow.
Yes.
So it doesn't look like we're going to have the storm team problem, are we?
No. Rich joined us at 3:05 and told us that it's looking less and less likely that we'll see any winter weather here.
Yeah, I didn't think we'd get any. They may not. It looks like a lot of ice up north, but that's about it. So, hey, I got to tell you, I was kind of angry at Trump when he started talking about invading Greenland. But when I was thinking about it over the last couple of days, I said, I know what he's doing. He's going to go over to Davos, and he's going to work a deal with these guys.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he did.
Exactly. They formed a framework for the future of Greenland.
Yeah, and I think probably what he was able to tell them is, I got 25% tariffs because that's what it's going to cost for us to rebuild the bases up there in Greenland. But if NATO wants to join in, we can have a uniform agreement. We can come up with, a strategic security plan. That's exactly what. Yeah. So I thought that's a good move.
It's getting to the point where the only real threat that we need to worry about anywhere are Democrats.
Yeah, boy, I tell you what, man. Oh, did you see J.D. Vance is going to go to Minneapolis?
Good.
Is he?
Yeah.
I hope the Secret Service does a fine job of protecting him.
I hope he has
Yeah,
private
no
security.
kidding. Oh, but they're fine people.
Oh, yeah.
Aren't they fine people like Charlottesville? Fine people. Fine people go in. Fine people go into churches and yell at people. And Don Lemon, who's obviously
that prick needs to be arrested and jailed. Period.
Oh yeah, he's such a liar.
He violated the FACE Act.
And I tell you, as a lawyer, I'm speechless when I hear an attorney general for the state of Minnesota not understand that the FACE Act has two parts, right? It's not just access to abortion clinics, but it's also protection of worshipers in churches. That was the compromise to get the FACE Act passed under Clinton. Was that, well, that's fine, but we don't want a bunch of terrorists coming into the, and disrupting worshipers while they're trying to, have mass or whatever. And daggum, if the A.G. Ellison, who's a Muslim communist up there, didn't get up there and say, this act has nothing to do with churches. It's just about access to abortion clinics. I'm like, you are so stupid. You don't have. If brains were dynamite, he wouldn't have enough to blow his nose. Just unbelievable how ignorant these people are. But they're so certain, of themselves. They're so certain of their intelligence and their opinions.
What I don't understand is how James Carville can predict a Democratic wipeout. What are they trying? What are they going to do? Use for ammunition? Wipe out what?
Well, I will tell you this. I have a guy who's a very good friend. He's a good pollster. He's an insider. He says the House numbers do not look good for Republicans, and he looks at them at granular level. He says that if it's a House district that was less than an R+8 for Trump, that we could lose a lot of seats. But the normal loss of seats in a midterm election is between 30 and 35, and that's kind of what's predicted. So we could very well lose the House.
Trump is producing a tangible result. Why can't they run on that? Lower gas prices. A lot of food items cost less. Peace.
Yeah.
The deal maker. All of this stuff. What's wrong? Why aren't the Republicans selling that?
I know.
That's what they've got plenty to run on and win in the summer.
There's a lot of good economic. And I just noticed yesterday, I got my natural gas bill, and it dropped $40 a month. Right? I'm like, wow, that hadn't happened.
I will seriously consider dumping this show if they take back, because I'm not going to sit here and deal with that. I'm just not.
Oh yeah, because they'll immediately try and impeach everybody, but they won't get anywhere with it. It'll just be.
And I'm not going to sit here and worry about impeachment or any other stupid fantasy they want to. Forget it. I just won't.
If you don't have 60 seats in the Senate, there's never going to be an impeachment of anybody, right? So I mean, it's just cosplay.
They have no accomplishments to run on. They got scandals and.
I tell you what, I can't believe when I watch all those people marching there. Do you know the one thing I noticed about all of them? And I'm not trying to be mean. They all look like they're suffering from mental illness.
They do.
Does anyone else find it ironic that the reason that ICE is there is because they voted for a president, vice president that opened the borders, that brought the migrants to their cities? I mean, that's the definition of irony. ICE would not be there if the borders were not opened up. And, you got Mayor Reed today saying Kamala Harris is coming on February 12th to Montgomery.
Woo-hoo.
Happy Valentine's Day, honey. Want to go hear the vice president that was the border czar and almost ruined our country?
You mean the border czar that never went to the border?
Yeah.
But no,
remember when she was being questioned about that? He kept saying, "Have you ever been to the border?" No, but I've been to Europe. I'm like, what?
Wrong border.
Yeah. I mean, even AOC went to the border. Remember when she did her little show where she was holed up next to a chain link fence, and she had like a Patty Philippe watch on that was like, a $10,000 watch on her arm, and she's holding on to a fence that's to a parking lot and not to the facility. It's like
I think they, a lot of these folks will talk both sides out of their mouth in the sense that they don't like ISIS there, but if one of their family members was raped or robbed by an illegal immigrant, they'd be and the same thing with Greenland. It's like, we don't want to take Greenland. Well, if Russia or China launches new weapons technology and threatens our national security, I bet you're going to have a heyday over that too. I mean, it's like he's not just trying to take Greenland to take Greenland. There are reasons for national security, and he can't say everything. He kind of alluded to it. There's some new weapons he can't talk about, but it's not just to protect us; it's also to protect NATO. But
one of the biggest problems is that in the Bering Sea and all up in the Arctic Ocean up there, those shipping lanes are starting to melt a little bit, so they are opening up.
Yeah.
So you have Chinese and Russian access right there. So
all of this, Venezuela, Greenland, it's all about defending against China. And Russia. That's the real threat.
Hey, see China, see Russia. Iran's done, right? They're done. They're a paper tiger.
Haven't heard much from them lately, have we?
No, that carrier battle group is going to be in place in about 2 days. So whether anything happens, I don't know. But moving to another positive thing, I'm kind of getting stoked about the Artemis rocket going up in a couple of days. Hopefully.
I saw that on that tractor they take it out to the launch pad with. It's pretty impressive.
It is impressive. I mean, it's about, 40 feet higher than a Saturn V, and you know how huge that rocket is.
It's a beast.
So, anyway. Well, listen, it's great to catch up with you guys.
Thank you, Chad.
Y'all have a great rest of the week, okay?
You too.
We'll do our best. Chris, hang on. We'll get to you in a moment. We've got to get some traffic and weather in.
Well, we had an accident earlier. East Boulevard headed up the hill from Troy Highway near Walmart. In case they're still there, please use caution. Watch out for those folks. We have very busy building traffic all over the area. Interstates, boulevards, Prattville, Millbrook, Wetumpka getting very busy now as more and more folks get off work. Please watch out on the roads. We will keep you updated if any accidents happen to slow you down. Are you tired of a dead-end job? You can write your own future and financial success at Trentham State Community College. Go to trenthamstate.edu and change your life. Buckle up. Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by McPhillips Schimbaum.
My name is Aaron Luck, a partner with the law firm of McPhillips Schimbaum. If you or someone in your family has been seriously injured by the negligence of someone else, call me directly.
262-1911. Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. I think the risk of some spotty showers will begin in the overnight hours tonight. Overnight low temperature down to about 42. Risk of more showers on Thursday and Thursday night into a better chance Friday. Highs upper 50s to around 60 on Thursday and Friday. Then the big weekend question marks. The next disturbance brings in another round of rain Saturday afternoon and especially Saturday night. Parts of our state could see a significant winter weather impact, especially north. But who sees what and how far south will the impacts go? And what about the timetable? Frankly, still more questions than answers, but we'll know more as we get closer and closer. Our free weather app will keep you on top of the action. Just go to the App Store and search Rich Thomas Weather. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
CB&S Bank has a long history of stability and a legacy of serving our community's needs for generations since we began in 1906. At CB&S Bank, we're here for you. All loans subject to credit approval, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers.
Phones are busy. My co-host Pamela Dubuque, our special Wednesday guest, Tom Moore from Trademark Coins and Currency, but a man who has sound opinions on everything, which is great. So I get to run the board for these two, and I'm the middleman this afternoon. Baumhauer's after the show. Chris, welcome.
Hey guys, good evening. I was flipping through and I saw where WSFA is reporting that the city council has agreed and passed whatever to finance lobbyists to go to the legislature and lobby for occupational tax here in the city of Montgomery. So your tax money is being paid to pay lobbyists to tax you more.
That's their answer to everything. More taxes, more money, and it gets spent. Yeah. I just hope the rumors I'm hearing are true regarding the management of money in the state.
Yeah, but the city council, I think, was a unanimous vote to pay lobbyists to. I mean, this wasn't just.
Now, you would have to pay that, Tom, an occupational tax.
Yeah, to pay. Yeah, they're going to lobby to get you to pay more taxes to get the legislature to pass it because it has to be passed by the legislature. Got to be brought up by your delegation.
The dumbassery strikes again, man. It's just that's.
Yeah, so the gentleman right there next to you is going to be paying taxes. You're going to be paying taxes. I'm not so sure if you have a couple of jobs, you might be paying multiple taxes. I mean, this is unbelievable.
Yeah, I'll have to reach out. I have direct communication with all of the councilmen and women, and so I'll have to get the reason why. So Glenn Pruitt is my councilman, but I know CC and all the other folks on there. So I'll reach out and get the why.
I'd like to know.
Because at face value, it doesn't make sense.
No, not at all.
Are we just not great? See, this is usually the final death throes of a city or community that cannot increase the revenue. So normally by growth, right? So what we're going to do is we're just going to tax everybody that works here
until they leave.
Somebody's got to pay for the free beer tent
and the merry-go-round.
I mean,
yeah, the merry-go-round.
Ferris wheel.
The new convention center in the old Register building.
I just find it ironic. Your tax money's paying a lobbyist to lobby to tax you more.
All right. Let's see if Tom can get us some answers then. Thanks so much for the call. This is Hader.
Hey, look, I want to say that I think you just found your replacement, and both of them are sitting right there across from you.
I just said that like 40 minutes ago.
Look, I'm sorry that your buddy Tom there is probably got an employment and all, and it usually needs to be one certified radio guy in the bunch and all. Y'all, does Pam know about what's the name, the Reagan's guy that was on years ago with Joey? I can't recall.
Dan Morris.
Yeah. Do they know what kind of connection he had? And that's the deal. You want people that have a connection. My God, what Tom just reeled off there, and the way he hooked up with your legal there. Mm-hmm. Man, that's what we need, and all. And the irony is that you're bringing in another damn Yankee, and all. Man, we just can't seem to get away from y'all.
Hey, I've lived in the South or the Middle East the last 25 years. I do not have an ounce of Yankee blood left in me. So.
Neither do I.
Oh, my goodness. Bless your heart. Look, we still.
You couldn't get me back to Chicago with a crowbar.
But Blue Mally's pizza might take you there.
I've heard you say that, Greg, and that is so sad that you can't go home. Man, that is. And I know there's places like that that are just completely. I don't know whether they'll ever turn.
No, I think they're beyond salvation.
They are.
Wouldn't it be sad to have large sections like that are completely separated from the rest of a huge country, the way we are, and the deal with Alberta? Oh my God, that's fantastic. I know it'll never happen, and all.
I like that idea too.
The pond scum they got up there for a prime, whatever they call him, and all. Man, They just have such a stranglehold. Same thing with the guard we got down here for mayor and all him to say that about that. I'm sorry to disparage people so strongly, but that's just the way I feel. Oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to say I'm sorry. You damn right. I just spank them good if I could get a hold of them and all like that.
I ain't apologizing for being a badass.
I'm apologizing for still being alive. Because apparently I'm disposable. But I appreciate your call. And you make a lot of sense. Thank you. In fact, one reason why it was easy for me to embrace the South 21 years ago, this reminded me of the way the Midwest used to be.
Yeah.
Women with 3 named names. Bobby Sue Ellen.
That was part of it. That was part of it.
My daughter has 3 names.
Hey,
but
if I'm going to
she's-
keep doing this, I'm going to need you to put a filter on my mic that it puts a southern drawl. Ah, this is Tom.
See, that was one.
Oh, we're not doing AI. We're not.
Trademark Coins and
You're
currency.
gonna have to work on it.
Can you bring your silver in today, good sir?
Actually, that's not too bad. Here's Soldier Boy.
Hey, I wouldn't say I'm Southern, but Miss Pam, I sure enough missed you a lot.
Aw, thanks. I don't know when y'all started calling me Pam when my name's Pamela, but okay.
Miss Pamela, please forgive me. I'm fixing
I'll
to go
forgive you.
home. I'm on the road right now. I'm fitting to go home.
I'll forgive you.
Hey, Pam, I just want to tell you personally, I missed you.
Oh.
Okay.
Nobody missed her more than I did.
Did you hear who's pregnant again?
Yeah.
Vance's wife?
Oh, yeah.
Usha.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
The first
I
vice
wonder if-
presidential
I wonder-
baby.
I wonder if she's really quiet, because I know the Secret Service had to be outside that room.
What?
Well,
Stop.
I couldn't tell you about that, but
Stop.
Man.
Surely
How
they
do you
have
know?
privacy in the home.
I guarantee it. I guarantee he was outside that door.
No.
Oh, come on.
he does have a point. But I think they're
Maybe it happened in Greenland when they were on a visit.
It could be anywhere. They travel a lot.
as long as the screams don't sound like they're one of pain instead of pleasure. I would imagine there's a
Let me ask you a question. Is that number 3 or number 4 for her?
It'll be 4, I believe.
Number 4. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Quattro.
Wow.
And frankly, if any couple should be reproducing, it's the Vances. We need more of them. Thank you for the call. All right, we got to check traffic here. Jeff Mallinson's going to join us for some good news in a moment. And Blue Water News with Sky is next. It's 5:30.
Well, overall, we're looking good. We're just very busy at all of the usual locations. We'd ask you just to be safe out there. Watch out for your fellow travelers and busy spots at the moment. I-65 and 85 at the interchange, East South Boulevard. 231 to Wetumpka, still a bit busy there, as well as Vaughn Road, Taylor. Norman Bridge, Fairview Avenue, also very busy. We'll update you if any accidents happen to slow you down. Haynes Ambulance, there for you both on the ground and in the air, from a simple patient transport to life or death situations. Haynes is ready at a moment's notice. Buckle up with J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
News is brought to you by Budget Floors and More, your new best friend.
From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, here's today's top stories. A Montgomery restaurant owner has lost his business license due to non-payment of taxes. The Montgomery City Council voted unanimously Tuesday to revoke Cedric Sanders' license for his business, Can a Brother Get a Slice? Sanders was not present at the meeting, but did appear before the council 2 weeks ago wearing a gladiator helmet. Legendary. Governor Kay Ivey released the 2025 New and Expanding Industry Report on Tuesday. The annual report listed 234 projects from last year that totaled more than $14.6 billion in capital investments, the highest total in state history. The report includes $3.6 billion in direct foreign investment projects. Montgomery Symphony Orchestra has been awarded a $25,000 grant from the National Endowment for the Arts. The funding is from NEA's Celebrating America 250 project honoring American heroes. The grant will support the performance of A Time for Jubilee, which will premiere at the Davis Theater on February 9th. From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, I'm Sky Mosley.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Delray Publix.
The employees of Adams Drugs would like to thank you for trusting us with your health care in 2025. We look forward to serving you and your family in 2026. You will continue to enjoy the same services such as immunizations, compounding, medication therapy management, delivery service, and wellness clinics, to name a few. Looking for that perfect gift for a loved one? Visit our Emily B. gift shop and find everything from Tyler candles to scout bags. Gift wrapping is available. If you have not visited Adams Drugs and experienced the award-winning customer service, we ask you to consider us for your prescription care in 2026. We have 12 convenient locations to serve you in the River Region. 8 in Montgomery, 1 in Wetumpka, Prattville, Millbrook, and Pine Level, Marbury. Please find us at adamsdrugs.net for the location that is nearest to you. Adams Drugs is your local, independently owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
E-Bike Oasis, E-Bike Oasis, E-Bike Oasis, ride for free. E-Bike Oasis, E-Bike Oasis, E-Bike Oasis, ride for free.
At E-Bike Oasis, we're more than just Montgomery's best electric bicycle store. E-Bike Oasis offers free 1-hour electrical bicycle rentals and a full-service electric bike repair shop. Stop by E-Bike Oasis in Montgomery today for free rentals, repairs, and electric bicycle brands in town.
Want that ride that is fun, affordable, and street legal? Check out ETG Outdoors in Montgomery. They have huge discounts on electric golf carts with many brand new units under 10 grand. New and used inventory, financing available, and they service what they sell. ETG Outdoors even provides lithium battery conversions and free delivery with purchase. Whether it's for the neighborhood, the farm, or just fun. ETG Outdoors, 7006 Vaughn Road, or online at etgoutdoors.com. Cruise smarter, drive electric. ETG Outdoors, your ride to freedom starts here.
Love is in the air and on the boat. The Harriet II riverboat, that is. Bring your special someone for a romantic evening and experience the elegance of cruising the Alabama River. Enjoy a delicious dinner while taking in the stunning sights. Dance the night away to the tunes that touch your soul, or just sit back and relax. Roses and champagne complete your lover's evening. Book your Valentine's cruise for February 13th and 14th at funinmontgomery.com.
I need some good news, baby. Feels like the world's gone crazy. Give me some good news, baby. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Greg, Pamela, and Tom. And this story comes to us from England, where a man told his wife to stop engaging in stupid contests, but she didn't listen. She paid $30 to do a big charity raffle and won a $6 million mansion on a lake. Here they are talking about their good fortune.
There was a knock at the door. The next thing I know, Maze is telling me I've won a £4.5 million house. That morning, we've been talking about downsizing, and now we've upsized. I've been entering for 4 years, and he's been moaning at me for 4 years, and now we're millionaires. I'm really glad I don't listen to him.
All right.
I
so,
would move all my friends in with me.
look at this big mansion. Maybe they need somebody to put some flooring in it. This man could help. Do you do overseas work, Jeff?
We work all over the place. I love that story. And that is some good news. Yeah, I'm out of breath. Y'all will have to forgive me. I literally just shot a deer and loaded it on the truck.
Awesome!
How do you do
it? I'm giving away so much flooring at the store, I can't go to the grocery store, so I got to come out in the woods and hunt for deer. So no. I just shot a doe. You don't always come out the woods and get a buck, but when you want to save bucks, you go to Georgia Floors Direct, and you can save big on flooring, not because we have a fake sale every day, which a lot of companies, everything's on sale. No, we have an everyday low price promise. We have deep roots in the flooring industry for going back to 1958 when Dick McAdams started in the business. And we buy big. We don't buy boxes. We don't buy pallets. We don't buy, multi-pallets. We buy truckloads and containers. We buy truckload rolls of carpet. So that's how we save, and that's how we put that value in the customer's pocket. And not to mention, we have installers that are second to none.
Yeah.
And we're going to, when you come in, we're going to help you find what's best for your budget, what's best for your home, no matter if it's an investment property, maybe it's a vacation home, maybe it's your forever home, maybe it's your first home, maybe it's your office or your church. No matter what it is, we're going to treat it like it's ours, and we're going to take really great care of you guys. And, Greg, we do countertops, granite, quartz, and marble countertops, and we do blind shades and shutters, and we are really great at that as well.
Absolutely the best. I have had my house improved by you 17 ways from Sunday. You never disappoint, Jeff. And thank you for joining us for the good news this afternoon. Appreciate you, buddy.
Well, I always love good news, and if somebody wants to have a good time and they don't, even if they don't need flooring, just come over and hang out with us at the store. You've been in there, Greg. We have a great time.
You are the Disney.
Some people say
you are the Disney of the road. It's the happiest place on Montgomery, easily.
Some people say it should be illegal to have this much fun when you're working.
You know what? Watch out. There may be officers at your front door soon. Take care, my friend.
Congrats on the deer.
Take care,
Yeah,
guys.
way to go.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network is brought to you by Ernest Financial.
If you're tired of losing your money in the stock market, call David Ernest, 334-279-7431. Ernest Financial, LLC.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. I think the risk of some spotty showers will begin in the overnight hours tonight. Overnight low temperature down to about 42. Risk of more showers on Thursday and Thursday night into a better chance Friday. Highs upper 50s to around 60 on Thursday and Friday. Then the big weekend question marks. The next disturbance brings in another round of rain Saturday afternoon and especially Saturday night. Parts of our state could see a significant winter weather impact, especially north. But who sees what and how far south will the impacts go? And what about the timetable? Frankly, still more questions than answers, but we'll know more as we get closer and closer. Our free weather app will keep you on top of the action. Just go to the App Store and search Rich Thomas Weather. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
You are adorable. Yes, and it'll be here live first thing in the morning at 6:05 with that update.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Del Rey Publix.
Sweatpants Day.
Wear an old t-shirt and ratty shoes. Sweatpants. Shopping in pajamas at the grocery store. A slob. Elastic band on your waist.
Let's face it, I am just celebrating this today because it's the one day of the year I'm in fashion. But seriously, people ask about sweatpants. In a studio environment, we basically live in a 180-degree universe from left to right. So twice for 3 hours a day, I am swiveling back and forth. A cloth pant tends to catch. It has more friction. It tends to cut into your thighs and cause issues. So this is a safety issue, wearing sweatpants to work. Okay? So listen to David Bowie. Enjoy it. And yes, that is 100% the truth.
Do you want to know who's on the phone? Do you know who it is?
Jake Quellen?
It's Jake Quellen.
Oh, no.
Jake Quellen. Everybody knows but me. It's my lawyer and bestest friend, Jacqueline.
Hi.
Hi.
What's going on, guys?
What's not going on is we don't have meatballs here, and that's why I got a little bone to pick with you. So I've heard about it. I've smelt it through the airwaves.
All you have to do is ask.
Next Tuesday, are you gonna, or Wednesday, are you gonna be here?
Possibly, but I'll make a special trip just to camp.
If she brings meatballs.
Oh, not just
Jake
that.
Quillen's
if
meatballs
I
brings all the
know.
boys to the yard.
That's what they say. That's what they say. If I know that you're going to be there, I will make meatballs to be delivered next Wednesday.
Music to my ears.
I'm
I'll make
I'm
it
looking
happen.
forward to this. Now, if I have to listen to both of these guys all the time, I'm gonna be irritated.
But Pamela, you just have to remind me.
I'll
Just
try.
remind me on Tuesday.
I'll try.
So-
You're like, don't forget to make them meatballs.
You heard about this test I had to take today?
Okay, you know what? I got a bone to pick with you because, I heard about something. My dad said last night, like, did you hear about Greg has to go take some tests or whatever? I was like, no.
You didn't text
But,
her?
like, no, he didn't tell me. I found out on the radio.
Oh, so there's a double standard here.
Because people I love don't need to be bothered with my
Well,
issues.
first of all, I would have gone with you.
She would have too. She's
And-
there.
Of course.
And I don't want to find out about things on the radio. Like, give me a heads up. And I knew something was up when you came by the office today and dropped off my Tupperware and, like, didn't say, hey. You, like, gave it to Amy.
Well, I didn't know if you were. I didn't want to interrupt a divorce with Tupperware.
So I was like, sketchy. And then I turn on the radio this afternoon and I hear you had a test and there's these things. And I'm like, oh, no, he did not.
Well, maybe you and
But you did.
Pamela can help me and Tom understand chick speak a little bit here.
Tell us
one
everything, all
One
the
of the
time.
tests. One of the tests I had was ultrasound,
Mm-hmm.
and it was administered
Okay,
by.
I've had, Pamela and I have had those.
Okay,
Dozens.
and it was administered by a very attractive professional.
Aesthetically pleasing, if you will.
Yes.
Okay, you had an ultrasound and then you had what else?
They took some pictures or something,
A
but
CT scan?
But while she was performing the ultrasound, standing there looking all professional, at one point I said, as she was finishing up, see anything ominous in there?
See anything you'd like to take home?
There was no to-go service attached to this. It was not said with any kind of, no, I want it, well, no, but I'm really not allowed to tell you
No, they
anything
can't.
unless it's something that requires me to keep you here.
Mm-hmm.
So the good news is there was nothing there that made them want to put me right into Jackson.
Right.
What are they looking for?
Trouble.
This is your abdomen?
Gregory Benjamin, you better text me off
Today was about an aortic aneurysm, something small.
I don't think those are small.
That's not a small thing.
Well, apparently the test must have been pretty good, or they would have. We've got a situation here. That's a ticking time bomb
Was it in your
I
belly?
know.
around here.
Yeah.
If you sweet talk them, they'll tell you. I had an ultrasound. I was like, is it a hernia? And she's like, not supposed to say, but yeah.
Well, if I'd had a Baumhower's gift card on me or something I could have used as a bribe, I might have tried that.
So what are the other? You got to text me. I can't deal with this.
So do you have an aneurysm?
Apparently.
And that's
So-
What in the heck?
as long as you don't like hurt your abdomen or something
Then
catastrophic
they-
doesn't happen.
Then they were supposed to do some kind of Elvis pelvis thing, but I found out, and the hospital schedule. I love Jackson. God, the service there is fantastic. But they scheduled the two procedures today back to back. But then I found out they
Insurance
weren't
won't
going to
cover
do the
that.
second one because the insurance will only pay for the first. So now I
That's
got to make another trip
acceptable.
back there.
Were these
So,
tests a
what
result
else
of the
are they
biking
doing?
accident?
No.
Just, okay.
I asked her, I said, hey,
How did we know to do this? How did we know that like we needed to go get this test done?
well, my regular physician, the Nobel laureate, Dr. Dennis Woodling, who sent me to Dr. Marced because I have too much blood, and I think Dr. Marced sent me over for this. I asked her, as long as you got your wand out, can you check my heel? Because I fell off my bike yesterday, and my heel is killing me, and so is my knee. And she says, well, I'm not really-
Your butt's about to hurt you after me finding out about this on the radio.
Oh.
You have kids. You don't need. You already helped me through enough
Steven
life
and
crises.
Lola, over here. Well, I'm having to treat you like a kid right now because even my kids know better than to let me find out something on the radio.
Oh.
People care about you, Greg.
Well,
yeah.
but I try to spare my friends.
But that's what friends are for.
Shut up. I'll call you when you get on the radio.
Hey, in other important news, were you able to find anything out about the X-Mart?
Oh, no, Jared knew nothing.
Dang.
He got real suspicious when I was like, hey, I got a question about the X-Mart. He got, like, really excited for a minute, and then I was like, no.
Oh, you mean the special store on 31?
Yes.
Yeah, no, they had William B. photographed police and
Animal Services.
Animal
What
Services.
is that?
It's a store on 31, not far from
Oh,
Maxwell.
wow.
It's a novelty store.
Well,
For
let's come over
adults.
here. I'm going to take you in a minute.
It's open 20
All
minutes.
right, guys. Well,
Are you still
let
mad at me?
run. I got to take these. Well, yes.
Oh.
But I'll get over it. But, like, I'm walking into church, and I got to drop these kids off, so.
Sorry for asking you about X-Mart on your way into church.
I mean, it's fine. I'm Catholic.
Tell him to say a prayer for
Bye,
Greg.
guys.
Bye.
Yeah, and I was just ready to make her laugh.
And now, Dad Joke Theater.
Honey, I'm investing our life savings in stocks.
Stocks? What kind?
Beef, chicken, vegetable. We're going to be billionaires.
Join us again for another Dad Joke Theater.
That was a rough one.
Stretching it. I always say, like, we do bullion, and people are like beef bullion? I'm like, no, like bullion, precious metal.
Right. Don't
If
bring
they have
your
to ask
big
what kind of
bullion
bullion
here.
it is, they probably don't have.
Mm-mm.
So anyway, that's that.
Hmm.
This other, I don't know what the pelvis thing is about.
I don't know.
We are going over to Baumhauer's. Could be
This
my
is fun.
last visit ever.
Sad.
News talk presents.
Given my precarious health circumcisions, I mean, gee whiz, what's a guy supposed to do?
Okay, hold on.
All right.
It's TS again.
Oh, TS. Maybe she remembered what she forgot earlier. TS, you're on.
I didn't. No, that was another time that I forgot what I was talking about earlier.
Oh,
Okay, Greg,
yes.
if it makes you feel better, I'm under the gun from all my family, friends, and neighbors because I'm having to go for echocardiograms and all kinds of crazy stuff immediately. And they're all freaked out about it except me, you know? We just all got to keep ourselves together, right, Greg?
Yeah. I really don't. Look, sometimes you have a sense of impending doom, and the reason you get that is because there's impending doom. I don't have that.
I don't either. But they're making me go to all this stuff.
And I meant it when I said, look, Jacqueline is a busy professional with 2 young kids to raise and her own stuff to worry about. I don't want to cause her excess. Pamela's got her hands full. Tom, you're running the
Right.
business. Nobody needs to hear my crap. I saved that for Rich
Well-
and Jay.
I love your crap, and this is just coming from one. Stop it, Tom. This is y'all stop it. This is just coming from one Libra to another. I love you, baby.
Thank you.
Love you. Bye.
I think what she's trying to say is we're all busy, but when it comes to your friends, we
Yes.
stop. Like I texted you this morning. Let me know if you need anything. A new physical therapist.
I'm touched by this. I'm just trying to.
She loves your crap. Who are we to argue?
Certainly not me. So, let's see. Tonight at Baumhauer's, what are we going to have?
What do you like there?
Honestly, and I'm not saying this because Bob's a good friend or I've been to the restaurant for 20 years, I would give you a different answer every week. Like last week, I tried the Ali Marie chicken, which is a big slab of chicken breast. They bury it under cheese. They drape it. They pin the cheese down with long strips of applewood bacon with dirty rice and broccoli and honey mustard sauce on the side. Ugh. It was awesome.
They have when I went there last, I remember they have a huge menu.
Yes.
It's a pretty diverse.
It's almost too big. It's almost too big.
If I had $1 for every time a woman has told me that, I might have like 30 cents.
I could probably double your money. What? We're guys. We're
That's
being
funny.
guys. We're
That's
being
funny.
honest too.
friends.
We're being honest.
I was in the military for a long time. I've heard so much worse.
let's check around and see if there's any last-minute news that we might have missed. News, that's kind of what we do here when we're not having fun.
I saw, let's see, apparently Mark Kelly is thinking about running for president.
He didn't give really a definitive answer. He said, well, it's the right person at the right time. Are you more inclined?
He has no chance. He's lucky he's not in the brig for that video he was on.
The Seditious Six.
Yeah, that was an interesting. It's everybody in the military knows that, so he's just stating the obvious. And it was interesting.
I think it was just trying to incite something among younger people who there's already a lot in the ranks who are more woke,
right?
Like the younger generation.
Yeah.
And he's just trying to rile them up.
Yeah, it's kind of sad because he does have a pretty distinguished career. His wife is in service. She was shot. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's very easy to go from a distinguished career to an extinguished career. I just don't like the guy. Considering the life he's lived in America and everything, I expect somebody to be a little more positive, a little more red, white, and blue. But the Democrats are the new Les Miserables. They are the party of miserable people. And I just find it astounding that they're constitutionally incapable of stepping back and taking a look at results, which we have. Why the Republicans aren't selling me. I don't want to hear from James Carville or any other living ghoul that it's going to be a midterm wipeout. Based on what? What are the Democrats offering? Name one thing you've heard a Democrat say, we're going to do this and make it better for America in November. You can't name a thing.
No, they're not. But Republicans are kind of lame too.
That's the thing. It's like
that's what stinks.
Some guy tried to insult me on the show yesterday, but I'm a Republican. I said, you know what? I'm not.
No.
I have to vote for them.
Right.
But I'm not a Republican like you describe.
Right.
No.
I think there was an article that came out yesterday. It said like 65% of Americans identify as independent now.
Yeah.
Which, and I do as well. I mean, I will call out crap on both sides of the aisle. And I think it's like you said, that America's become so black and white. Either you're this or that, and what happened to free thinking? And
I will vote for former Democrats. I would vote for Tulsi. Donald Trump was a Democrat. So it's, but the Democratic Party I grew up knowing, the one that Mayor Daley ran in Chicago,
extremely different. Yeah.
There's no connection, none
Not at all.
And some of them are just absolutely BS crazy. You know what BS stands for.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to take our last break and then head over to Bob.
Yeah.
So good to have you back with us today.
I know, it's good to be back.
And with everything going in a positive direction, and I will see you Saturday. Of course, it's only actually going to be back Thursday. David Blackman tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Richard J. And Tom Moore, give everybody your web address and anything you want to say about Trademark Coins and Currency before we wrap here.
Yeah, it's trademarkcoinsandcurrency.com. And my parting shot would be, in a world of craziness, remember that root your hope in faith and try and block out some of the crazy noise in the world. And if you want to come see my ugly mug at church, come to Thorrington Road Baptist Church on Sundays. You might see me up on stage. So shout out to all my folks at Thorrington Road.
He just coined a phrase. All right. Traffic!
Well, overall, we're looking good. We're just very busy at all of the usual locations. We'd ask you just to be safe out there. Watch out for your fellow travelers and busy spots at the moment. I-65 and 85 at the interchange, East South Boulevard. 231 to Wetumpka, still a bit busy there, as well as Vaughn Road, Taylor. Norman Bridge, Fairview Avenue, also very busy. We'll update you if any accidents happen to slow you down. Haynes Ambulance, there for you both on the ground and in the air, from a simple patient transport to life or death situations. Haynes is ready at a moment's notice. Buckle up with J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
Kick off 2026 with a money-saving deal at the River Region's top pizza buffet. Pizza Perfect. In January, get $5 off any large pizza. No matter how many toppings, you'll save $5. Pizza Perfect's buffet includes pizza as well as spaghetti, breadsticks, salad, dessert, and drink for only $13. The buffet is available Monday through Saturday for lunch and for dinner on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. In January, get $5 off any large pizza at Pizza Perfect, Coliseum Boulevard in Eastbrook, available for carryout and delivery.
I'm Stephanie Bryan, chairwoman of the Porch Creek Indians. Tourism and hospitality are more than industries to the Porch Creek Indians. Providing a warm welcome is part of our heritage. It's central to who we are. From Atmore to Aruba, we've created more than 20 unique travel and tourism destinations, providing unforgettable guest experiences and life-changing career opportunities for our tribe and our neighbors in Alabama and beyond. Learn more at porchcreekindians.org.
We get this question all the time.
Do you handle that?
Buying or selling a home?
Yes.
Commercial?
Yes.
Land or investments?
Absolutely. Hannah and Eddie Realty Group. One team.
Every real estate move. 334-322-0662.
Are you tired of the mainstream media's biased reporting? Do you want to stay informed on the news that really matters to you? Look no further than 1819 News. At 1819 News, we bring you the latest in Alabama news, politics, sports, culture, and more. We've assembled a team of journalists with Alabama values dedicated to the truth and the truth alone. Visit us at 1819news.com today. That's 1819news.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Honest News, Alabama Values.
Hi, this is Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop. Listen every Saturday to Winning Wellness and learn from experts in different fields of science and technology how nutritional supplements can help you.
Listen to Winning Wellness every Saturday at 10 a.m.
Bye, sexy.
Everybody is to leave here immediately.
Tom and I are going to head over to Baumhauer's on behalf of co-host Pamela and again. Welcome back.
Thank you.
We missed you. Tom, heading over there. Back tomorrow morning with Rich Thomas and Jay Scott.
Did you get a little tappity tap?
Adios, muchacho.